It's not.
So, we are picking back up. You guys had just recently found the Nim and found a piece of paper crumpled up in his hand. Kind of a quick inspection of it. It seemed to be a map of the dock ward. Something that you might want to look into a little further and try to figure out. Maybe you're familiar with the area of the map, or if there's any other details to it. And it was starting to get a little late in the afternoon. You guys had destroyed the Nim, grabbed its head, put it in your bag, and I believe we're just heading back towards your tavern, Troll Skull Tavern. So you guys make your way back and arrive sometime around. It's probably 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the evening. It was about 8 or so when you guys were finishing up with your Nim battle. Sawmill Silverfingers, you see him sitting in the corner, and he actually kind of nods ahead to you, Morthos, as he sees you guys walk in. Not a crazy busy night, but you guys do have some patrons in there. You can smell food is still being cooked, and beers are being bought. Ale.
Does he
and,
wag
and
his eyebrows in an erotic manner?
Who?
Silverfingers.
No, not at all.
I approach Silverfingers. Silverfingers, how are you?
Oh yes, good to see you again there, Morthos. I looked into that question you had for me the other day.
You know what's funny about that? We just got the bastard.
Oh, well, glad I put all that work into it for nothing, but, all right. Well, you have yourself a fine night then, Morthos.
No, please, Silverfingers, please, tell me what you found out anyway. You might still have some more information.
Well, to be honest, my men didn't really find shit.
Oh, so I would have paid you for nothing.
But you would have paid me all the same.
True, very true. Well,
we still appreciate your help.
Yep, have a couple rounds on the house.
I already have them on the house.
Have a couple more rounds on the house.
Have a good night, Morthos.
Morthos meant, can I get you a plate of food?
Oh yeah, would you like some food?
I'm alright, I get that on the house already too.
You would think that Morthos would actually know what's going on.
What are you talking about? I do know what's going on. I just don't know what this food gets for free or not for free.
Everything.
Maybe you guys should have took a note of that when you were saying all your stuff.
Anyway.
He doesn't seem like pissed off or anything like that. Like he seems like he's totally just trying to give you shit. Like
okay, that's fine.
So he nods you guys off, and he kind of goes back to his business and keeping an eye out around the tavern. This is kind of the time of night where things might start to get rowdy and stuff.
I turn to the rest of the group and I say, I'm sure we're going to be, hanging out for the rest of the nights, but I do believe possibly in the morning, first thing we should do is get this Nim returned, and at least return the head and show that we have taken it out. And then after that, I think we should go explore the map without saying anything about the map.
Or what map?
The map that we found with the Nim.
Oh, yeah.
The map that I found with the Nim, yes.
Yeet. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, I agree.
No to me?
Huh?
Do you agree?
I agree.
Okay. Till then, do what you want. I'm probably going to go chill at the bar.
The bar.
I go sit at the bar.
Okay. Anybody got anything they want to do, or are we just gonna pass the night?
I mean, as far as I could tell, didn't we leave off with me going downstairs or something? I thought I was already down there and not doing shit.
We just did everything, and you guys just arrived at the tavern, and Sawmill just talked to Morthos, and that's all that's been going on.
No, I mean last anyway, whatever. Yeah, I go downstairs like I originally planned to and ignore everybody and go to sleep.
Okay. Morthos or Evander, anything for you?
I get a plate of food and a beer, wolf it down, and then head off to bed.
All right. So you guys, yeah, get a full night's respite. Nothing, no crazy bugbears attack in the middle of the night. Nothing
What a
along those
wonderful night.
lines. And yeah, you guys wake up the next morning, early morning, probably 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. What would you like to do?
First thing I do is I ask, God. Ask our chef for some breakfast.
What's your chef's name?
Scar.
Scar. I asked Scar for some
You
breakfast.
should have let him figure it out. God.
Yeah, Scarg comes in usually around 8 o'clock or so. Opening time's usually around 9. So he's there around 8, and yeah, kind of does his normal thing where he's instantly just starting cooking and having food ready for you guys and getting, the first larger meals that he can portion out for anyone coming in, scragglers in the morning and that kind of thing. So yeah,
cool.
full helping of breakfast.
Yep, full of the breakfast. I'm gonna wait until everybody comes downstairs because I also wish to address something else.
Well, you're going to be waiting a very long time because not everyone's going to come downstairs. One of us is going to come upstairs.
That's great. As soon as everybody's in the same room, bar room, dining room, whatever you want to call it, then I'm going to address the group with
Here,
the plan.
let's do this.
Wow.
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 So we can just put everyone. Oops.
Bam.
Boom. There you go.
Bam.
Cool.
Fungus,
Cool.
fungus.
So
We are all upstairs.
thinking.
No, you guys are all on the first floor of the tavern.
Thinking about it. Before we go off today and do our daily task or whatever we're doing today, even though I came up with it. Anyway, still a little hungover. I think
On with it.
I think when we go explore this map, that we should all, besides Sock, blend in with the crowd and kind of just stay near Sock and just kind of make it look like he's the only one really investigating. We just don't want to cause a scene. We don't want to pull eyes towards us. We don't really know what we're going.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that you were trying to go to the thieves' den that I called it last time? I'm failing
Yes.
to remember. That's stupid.
Why?
Ooh, why would we go into a place where there are many, many people who are very likely aware of our presence and know that we're coming and die like that?
Did you not agree last night that was part of the plan, that we were going to go investigate?
I mean, once again, I did. Oh wait, you didn't hear my inner monologue, did you? Anyway,
No.
I was
Speak up.
going downstairs. I had nothing to do with that. I just wanted to get out of your hair. So, no, I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's a better idea to go look at other things first. Maybe try to take the head back first, like you were suggesting, but then not go deal with a bunch of people that are going to kill us because they can.
Well, is this part of the map that we found on the Nim?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what he's talking about.
That's where it'll take us to a place. What Xantarum was it?
There's the Zentarum Guild and there's the Xanathar Guild. Those are both
I know
thieves
that-
guilds.
I know that I know that there's two of them, but I was asking in game, who is it that controls that place? Because we were told.
You have
we
no
know.
idea where that map leads to. You guys have taken a quick
Yeah.
look at it, seen that it leads you to the dock ward and nothing else.
Yeah, I was
Nope.
going to say, we really don't know much
Yeah.
about what
We
the
don't
map
know.
shows.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
The
Somebody told us
the rogues that attacked the Growlhund villa were
Yeah.
members of the Xanathar Guild.
Okay, there we go. So we're basically walking into a Xanathar den of evil, and You think that's gonna go down well?
Why wouldn't it?
I didn't say. Okay, hold on. I never said it was going to go down well. I said to investigate. But if we're
He just said it's about to go down.
yeah, but if we do go investigate, the problem is well, Sock, look at him. He sticks out. But the rest of us, we have an opportunity to blend in. So generally, we could make it look like Sock is the only one walking around investigating. We just have his back, also secretly, stealthily investigating.
Morthos, real quick before the conversation continues, roll a survival check for me. Roll a d20 on roll 20.
Roll a d20.
Boom.
Oh!
Damn.
What's your survival
What's your
bonus?
survival?
Survival would be 21.
21. All right. So as this conversation is going on, you guys are all sitting. Here, we'll do this. You guys are all sitting around a table, eating breakfast. Talking amongst yourselves and all that kind of thing. And you pull out the map and you're talking to it, and so you start taking a closer look as you're talking and saying these things. You see that the map is. You knew before when you first looked at it, the map is definitely of the dock ward. A closer look into it, you see that the map leads to Mist Shore, which is a top. Here, let's switch you guys over real quick.
Main map.
Mist Shore is an area over here. If you guys can see my pings.
Yeah, I see it.
So
Yeah, use the drop tool.
I see your pingus.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
So it's this area of the dock ward that was somewhat abandoned as far as like ships and debris have crashed, and over time people have just made hovels and huts, and it is the poorest of the poor section. You also see that scribbled down at the X, very tiny, and it's kind of smudged. It's difficult to read, but you're able to make out the lettering. And the lettering says a name, actually. And you kind of look in, and you see... One sec, let me find the name. You still see a name, Grinda. Grinda Garloth.
I'm sorry, see the second one?
Grinda Garloth. Grinda Garloth.
Okay. Take it. As I'm like looking closer at it, I kind of like mutter over my breath, Grinda Garloth. Does anybody know that name?
No.
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to see if they know that name.
I'm confident I don't know that name.
I rolled a.
Nice roll.
I got a.
Yeah, bitch.
I got a 13.
History is a total of 19.
19. Okay, yeah, so Nonami, you have actually heard, just through rumors on the streets and stuff, you have heard the name of Grinda Garloth before. She's this kind of very eccentric wizard, this older lady. She's very quiet, keeps to herself, and she's apparently an avid treasure hunter and has been spending a lot of time in the depths of the harbor.
Can you relay this information, Kyle?
I relay the information, except I say, I think you got the name wrong, though. Her name's Grundle. I don't know where you got Grinda, but yeah, this is who she is.
Grundle? Is he like? Sorry, it's just probably just due to like cutting in and out of hearing Spencer talk.
No, her name is Grinda, but Kyle's just being an ass.
All right, Kyle. Fuck you.
Grundle, go for it. Go Gorlock. Giglock.
I like push the piece of paper up to Nanomi's face. Like, does that look like the name you're saying?
Nonami looks around and wonders who you're putting it in front of, because there is no Ninami in the room.
Sorry, that was so loud.
Also, you
Actually,
keep talking about
was
the
it that
sock
bad?
person.
I've,
So,
Anyway, I fold the piece of paper up, put it back in my pocket.
Nina me.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we could go look into that before we try to jump down into Deathland.
Deathland.
I don't even know where Deathland is.
I mean,
There's just an X here with her
Yeah.
name on it, and you're saying she's in Deathland.
X marks
he-
the Deathland spot.
He just thinks that we're gonna all die if we follow this map. So I think we should follow the map.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, first let's
Know what
go.
I mean? Jumps up and
let's-
runs out the door. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, well, first let's go return this head and show that we've taken care of this.
Yeah. Hey, I have a proposal. Since we've all been like doing character stuff, Walker, what kind of character stuff can we do for you?
I don't know.
Cricket. Cricket.
That's-
I thought
Cricket.
we talked about this last time too.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like-
Like, Walker doesn't really have character stuff to do, so doing our stuff is sort of doing his stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Same for
I
me
mean,
mostly.
or
I
I
mean,
just help out and do what I did early on with my connections and stuff, and
True.
almost
Oh.
die.
Hey, Evander, you know what you should do? When we're done with this, you should go talk to that monkey we're talking to. At the top of the hill?
Oh yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah, you should
heard monkey.
definitely go talk to that guy. When we're when we're all done with this.
Yeah.
He probably can help you out, you know, he might learn some cool stuff, who knows.
I thought he was
I-
really upset with us.
No, he was upset with everybody except for Walker.
I mean, as a
Yeah.
as a whole, he was upset with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
less
oh.
upset with Walker.
Yeah, I mean, I think next time I should go by myself, just because sometimes you guys get a little carried away.
Well, if you want, I do offer, like, I don't mean to, like, go with you to talk to him, but I'll definitely, like, go with you, you know, just to have
Like
your
up
back,
the
like,
mountain to make sure that like you're
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
fighting off things by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's
I'm
probably a
pretty
good plan.
because I'm pretty sure we fought the Manticore there, so,
Yeah, we
you
did.
know, there's some beast over there, you know, you don't want to just be found by yourself.
By the way, I have purposely forgotten about the Manticore head.
Huh? Well, it's not your
Yeah.
guys's. It's
No, it's not here.
no, it is not here actually. No, but it's not yours. It's Burhart's, which you don't
I
know.
know,
You
but-
haven't seen Burhart in a while, so you're not sure what's going on. He probably
I'm confident that he forgot.
he might have actually. Yeah, his
kinda-
character
kinda
might have.
I kind of assumed that he got summoned back to duty.
Yeah,
So, like,
that's what you guys
Duty.
assume is he's probably been called back to work to the watch for a said time. Maybe as punishment for walking around town with a fucking manticore head bleeding, but you know, he's probably working.
okay, let's, shall we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it that you guys are going to do?
Dinner just walked in, by the way, so I'm gonna be kind of muted.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So yes, who's leading? What are you doing?
I say this is Robert's thing, so I guess Robert should lead.
Okay, Robert, where are you
Um,
going?
Mortos, where are you going?
I'm gonna. I'm trying to remember that girl's name. Uh, I go to where my memory takes me of where we met the Nim.
Oh my god.
In the priestess.
Does anyone know where you guys met the Nim?
It's a temple it's a temple to the east. Sorry, not to the east, to the west. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I know it's that crazy temple of technology thing.
Go ahead and just roll an intelligence check.
Who, me?
Anyone, probably you, because you seem to remember the most about it.
Which is funny because I have the lowest intelligence.
So yeah, let's have you roll the intelligence check.
Valletta. Is it Valletta?
Wait. Yeah, Valletta.
It's Valletta.
Gond House?
High Priest of
Inspired
Gond.
Hands?
Hey, look at that. You guys have notes. So
Yeah, we do.
yes, you guys go
I got a 12.
to find. So as Evander and you rolled a 13,
-1.
so it's 12, not 5.
I said 12.
Oh, I heard 5.
I don't know why.
So as you're sitting there at the table, like really contemplating it, and like Morthos
Steam's
and
coming out of my ears.
yeah, Morthos and
Yeah.
Evander are sitting there like talking back and forth, like, was it this? No, they're like, bouncing ideas off each other, and they're like, oh yeah, Temple of Gond, Valletta, and they like get up and they start walking to the table or walking to the door, and they get the door open, and then Sark, you like slam your fist on the table as the light bulb dings, and you're like, Temple of Gond, and they're already like getting ready to leave the tavern.
I got it all by myself.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
just
that is
just
where
look
we are
back at
going.
you, and we're just like, yeah, come on. We already said that. Let's go.
Yeah, follow me.
So you guys start heading to the castle. I believe it's like right on the verge of the Castle Ward and Sea Ward, so it's somewhere right around in
Yeah.
this area. You guys start heading over. You end up getting there. Are you just walking over? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yonder.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just walking there.
Takes you about an hour or so to get that distance, and you guys come to the House of Gond. This large, it's got a domed roof, but then it's got the porticles, or I don't think that's the right word for it, like the columns as the entryway. So this very large architectural wonder.
Yeah.
And it as you guys kind of walk up, you do see that people are, entering in. A lot of the people that are walking in this temple, it's really funny. Most clergy people are wearing like, clean, like white robes or blue robes, or everyone of Gond is wearing like a brown or a dark burgundy colored robes. They're all like covered in oil, and they've got tool belts and like all these tinkering tools as they're walking
Nice.
into Gond and communing or attempting to commune with their god as they tinker with inventions and tools. And very easily you're able to find your way through, and you once again find Valletta, the bronze dragonborn priest, and she kind of sees you from a distance, and you can automatically see her eyebrows kind of furrow as she's
She
like,
rolls her eyes.
yeah, she's like, oh great, these people. And then she starts
As I
walking
walk
up.
in, I kind of give a little head bow to her.
Well met there. I hope seeing your return means you have found some information on the Nimm.
We have actually.
Oh god. Okay.
Yes. Well.
So,
Morthos, take it away.
Thank you.
Holy bejesus.
are you gonna give it to her or what?
Can you guys relax? Valletta, may we go speak in private? Maybe also see the other Nimm.
I wouldn't recommend doing what you're thinking of doing in front of the other Nim.
I wouldn't do it right in front of the Nimm.
I
I'd
would
do it
agree
in
with
front of
Kyle.
her and then see the other
Can we
Nimm.
just... We killed the Nim. We have its head.
Just show her the head.
You have destroyed it.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Yes, we have.
Very well. You have proof.
I pull the head out of my backpack.
She kind of looks it over. Yes. Looks like, a similar creation to our Nimm up in the attic, and he did say he built it as a replica of himself. All right. Very well. As promised, I do have a reward for you. Come with me. And she kind of leads you through the Temple of Gond. And once again, you're kind of marveled by all the inventions and the small figures, the models, scaled down models of inventions that have been made or have been thought of within the Temple of Gond. Just things that fucking blow your mind. And eventually she takes you to a smaller room where she has a chest set off to the side. She opens it up. and pulls out a bag and hands the bag over to you guys. It is 500 gold pieces.
I will take
Um,
that.
Yes.
Okay, add it to
That
the
thank
group
you.
funds. No, it's just a
total.
total of 500 gold pieces.
And I put it
500
away, and I
dragons.
put it in our bank.
Okay. And then she also offers each
Yeah,
of
just a
you. She offers each of you your choice of these kind of smaller random inventions that they have their newer apprentices work on as they're learning the tricks of the trade and that kind of thing. So there's 3 different items. There's adjustable stilts, there's a backpack parachute, and there's a barking box. I'm going to give a quick explanation of all 3 of them because your characters would be able to look them over and she'd kind of explain what they do. So the adjustable stilts take 1 minute to put on or remove, and they can increase the height of any humanoid wearing them but from 2 to 5 feet. So if you were trying to disguise yourself or doing something, whatever, need to get higher up, you can wear these stilts. The backpack parachute, you can deploy the parachute as a reaction while falling, or as an action otherwise. You need at least 10 cubic feet to open it, and it only works as a stopping mechanism for your fall if you're falling from more than 60 feet. If you are falling less than 60 feet,
I don't need that.
yeah.
I
Uh,
kind of want that.
and then
Wait, if you're falling less than 60 feet, what?
it doesn't open enough, so you just hit the ground still.
You just said you needed 10 feet to open it, though.
You need
No,
10
like
cubic feet.
for it to like open. Like
Yeah.
not.
Oh, you're talking like out.
There needs to be
Cubic.
that space. Yeah.
Cubic
I
is
get-
the
I
key
get-
there.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Um, and the last
does it
one,
affix to your current backpack,
Oh,
or
no, it is a separate thing.
okay? Does that change like space capacities or anything?
No, I mean, I'd essentially allow you to just like you throw on the second sling of a backpack, or you turn your backpack into a fanny pack, or whatever. Like I'll allow you to have them both, just as long as you say you have it. The third and last thing is the barking box, which is a 6-inch metal cube with a crank on top, and you can use an action to wind the crank, and the box will activate for 8 hours. And while it's
my God.
activated, whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet, it goes off like an alarm.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh.
And we each get one.
You each
or-
get the choice of what you would like.
Oh, shit.
I have a feeling Kyle wants the barking box.
How did you know? Well done.
You're welcome. And Sock did say he wanted the
Yeah, he needs the
backpack
parachute.
parachute.
Yeah, I did want the
And
parachute.
as for the adjustable stilts, Walker, Evandor,
There's more
bought
than
them.
one. There's more than one. You each get your choice
Yeah,
of
so
one of
we,
the 3.
We get a choice of whichever one we want.
Yeah.
I do agree with what
That's
Robert
what's going on.
is
Yeah.
trying to do, though, because I feel like we should have access to at least one of each item. Because I could see instances where I could use those stilts, but I really want that barking box for my room.
I agree with Kyle.
Like, if somebody wouldn't mind diversifying.
Well, I
then-
think we should get at least one more barking box, and also get the stilts. So I
two
don't mind
barking
getting
boxes,
either or. So we have 2 barking boxes.
Yeah, that seems like the
Or-
most useful one.
2 boxes,
but I'm just
one
saying-
backpack, and 1 stilt.
Yep. But
Alright.
distributed it to those who wanted those, and obviously my choice would have been the second barking box.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take the stilts.
Right.
Okay, so go ahead and
Because-
just mark that down on your characters.
Yeah.
Kick things.
And we still can share these items.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you can still
Yeah,
share them, but
yeah,
just
right,
for now, mark
right.
down in your character, in your inventory that you have those.
Evan,
I'm gonna
would
do
you
it
put
on-
those stilts on, and then try to do kung fu moves in them.
That would be awesome.
Also, I will be right back. I need to wash my hands. It was very messy day.
Fuck.
Oh, did my music stop? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I could hear it stop, not hearing it.
Ew. Ew.
Ew, what?
Don't ever eat warm yogurt. Disgusting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Well, I didn't know my room was so warm it was going to spike the temperature of that yogurt in a matter of like 20 minutes of session.
Fucking spiked that shit.
Well, I mean, it is like 7:30 now.
Anyway, Valletta, are you going to show this head to your Nim?
No, I will not be showing him the head of his creation. I will inform him that it has been destroyed, but he is still under lockdown from having any tinkering or crafting tools, so I will inform him and we will go from there.
May I run a name by you?
Very
No.
well, yes.
Dane. Need to know if that was in character or not.
It was not.
Okay. It seems that the Nim we destroyed for you had a name written down on a piece of paper. The name, I believe, was Grinda Garlock.
I have
Grundle Garlic.
heard the name before.
What can you tell us about her?
An eccentric wizards of sorts. She keeps to herself. Last I heard, she's been pillaging the depths of the harbor with some mechanical contraption. I would
You
love to get my
know-
hands on it.
Interesting.
You would really? Would you know? Would you have any idea as to why this Nim would have her name written down?
I have no idea. As you know, when you had asked the Nim before, he had run off more than a month ago, and was not aware of his actions. In that time, he could have made any number of connections. Perhaps she was an aid to him.
Okay.
Hey, just curious. Did we ever tell the watch that we killed the Nim?
Nope.
No.
Just,
Why would we?
I feel like that's something that we should do,
Why?
so that we can clear our name about who threw the fireball outside of our tavern, because that's still under
No.
investigation.
Well,
Who's got a
that
point?
doesn't necessarily like prove
that
anything
does-
other than we murdered.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
everything.
hey, here, this thing we murdered, we're cool.
It only further
No.
proves we're murder hobos, except we actually have a home.
So, when you guys were last talking with the watch during the Growlhund Villa and all that kind of shit, and Sergeant Cromley was there and continuing his investigation, thinking that this was a separate one, he did get confirmation that the Nim had stolen a necklace of fireballs from Lady Growlhund, and the
Right.
Nim's description matched one of the descriptions from a lady in the streets that said she saw a puppet without strings.
Right.
I think we should definitely tell the watch about this.
Okay. All right. If we do go tell the watch, my idea is that. My idea is.
I'll be back momentarily.
Valletta, if I may ask of a small favor, would you mind speaking for us on confirming with the guard that we have destroyed the Nim, which essentially they are looking for, which attacked the
We're
town?
gonna be waiting for a while because Spencer just left.
Oh, he did.
Like literally, as you said, Coletta, he was like, "I'll be back."
Oh. Okay. Well, essentially, I'm gonna ask Valletta to confirm, so the guard has no suspicion as to just believe just our word. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good idea. I think we should have him talk to Coletta.
Valletta,
Valletta.
Yeah, Valletta. And
Yeah.
yeah.
and confirm with them, and then also if they need more proof or such, I do have the necklace which they are talking about.
Which is also good evidence that we can give. I agree.
Why is everybody cutting it?
I don't know.
Sorry, I missed the last few seconds. What was happening?
I'm back.
Okay. I essentially just approached Valletta and asked her if she would be so kindly to confirm with the watch that we have taken out
They're
the
still not
Nim.
here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear you come
Yeah.
back.
So that we can
Pretty
talk
much
to.
just confirm with the watch that we have caught and destroyed the Nim, which they are looking for.
The quote unquote illegal Nim.
If they come asking, yes, of course, I will confirm that story.
So I think we should go talk to the watch and then be like, so proof, talk to Valletta.
Yes.
And we also have the fireball necklace too as evidence.
Yeah.
Which,
Are
who
we-
has that?
I do.
Warthos.
Okay.
I have it written down also.
Okay, so it's got one bead left on it.
Right, it's got one charm.
Yeah, so it's just one bead, and it's this like glowing orange kind of bead. And let me see here. There we go. So essentially, when you pull the bead off, you can use an action to pull it off and throw it up to 60 feet away. And wherever it lands, it detonates as a 3rd level fireball spell
Damn.
Okay.
with a save of 15.
Damn.
DC save?
Yeah, DC save 15.
Okay.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
I have that tucked away. Like, it's around my neck, but it's, like, tucked away.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Hello?
what are you guys doing?
Hi.
Oh, what are we doing? I thank Valletta for her gifts or rewards that she'd given us, and I turn to the group and say we should go talk to the watch.
I agree.
Thank you again, then, friends.
Also, Valletta,
Yes.
If you ever need our help, always find us at our tavern. Or if
Yes.
you seek
And
help.
what tavern would that be? It's been some years since I've spent some time at a tavern.
Troll Skull Manor.
Very
Tavern.
good. I will. Manor?
It's
Tavern.
undecided.
Very, very well.
I think
will,
we have tavern on the front.
I will take note of it, and perhaps next time I'm gallivanting around the city, I will stop by.
Please, if you do, let the chef or the bartender know that we have given you an invite personally, and the first round or food is on us.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And if you are ever curious about the gifts of Gond and his beautiful creations he gifts to our minds, please stop by and spend some time tinkering.
Thank you.
I feel like
We
these are the
really
type of people
appreciate
that would have like a sexual relation with their car.
These actually are, yeah, without a doubt. All the drift nuts are in this fucking temple.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Perfect place.
where are we
Yeah,
going to speak to the
all of
watch?
you.
I mean, where would you like to go? You know that
Oh.
there's watch
Well-
outposts all over the city. If you want to go and try and find Sergeant Cromley himself, you might have to ask around a little bit to see if you can find him.
Right.
If you
I
wanna
think
go
we should
to
definitely go
the-
straight to Sergeant Cromley.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I just wanted to see if,
But-
we didn't have to go too
Do we
far,
know
but-
where he is?
Actually, what might be a good
Hey.
way to do it is
Hey.
to. Okay.
Hey, Sar, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you can contact him directly if you want.
I can.
You have that ring I gave you, do you not?
No, Kyle does.
Well, known to me. You can contact him if you want. Directly.
Okay.
You have the ring ascending.
That I gave you last session.
Oh shit, there it is. Okay, I looked through my items and I didn't even have. I thought I didn't have it. Um. 25 words.
Essentially, it could be an invite if you just tell him where we are, or have him tell us where he is. That way,
Just like,
Dear
just like events that happen.
Sergeant Cromley, how are you today? We have
What's up, fam?
killed the Nim in question, and if any further questions are necessary, you can reach us at our tavern tonight once we have returned.
That's
That
415.
might have been a little over 25, but that was
Yeah.
good. It was short and brief.
Would have been like, hey, Sergeant, sup, fam? It's Liddy out here. Come eat a
Alright.
sip in the crib.
So you send your message off, Nonami, and the sending message, this is your first time using it, I believe. So it's kind of a new experience for it. You kind of focus your power through this ring, and you focus on Sergeant Cromley, the image of him, your guys' relationship, that is or isn't there, that you guys have met him a couple times. And you start saying these words, and you feel this somewhat telepathic connection. For a moment or two, there is like an obstacle. There's something blocking that connection, but then you feel like a recognition or an acceptance of your telekinetic link, and you feel this message go through. You finish your words, and you sit there for a few seconds, 10, 15 seconds, as you kind of like look to the rest of the party, and then you feel that same link kind of hit you back as words sound off inside your head, and you hear Sergeant Cromley, confirmed kill, very good. I will send some men down to gather any evidence and ask any questions needed. Thank you for your service for the city. As of now, your bar is in no worry.
That was great.
In no worry.
So, I got a message from him.
Okay.
He cut off at the end there, but I'm pretty sure we're okay.
Okay. Did he? What? Did you just relay the full message to me?
I literally just said the words, he cut off at the end there, but I think we're okay.
Right. I just want to know.
Message sent?
Message sent. Okay. Anyway, we're good.
I'm being
Now-
a dick in-game, by the way.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
What?
As I realize this, I slap Nonami on the back. Always the mischievous one.
Anyway, he said that he might send some soldiers to the bar to pick up evidence and or ask questions.
I immediately look to you and I go, let's not talk about their necklace. Let's have it. Give it up.
Are we talking about the necklace of Fireball?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, fuck that. We don't need that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, I feel like we should give it back.
I think we're pretty strong without it. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't care how strong you are with or without it. I want it.
But
Okay.
it's not yours.
It's not
Marcos.
yours. Yeah.
I kind of turn
So-
away. I turn away and I like hold the necklace in my hand and I just turn away from the group.
My precious.
We'll figure it out later. What are we doing right now?
Well,
Taking
we
on
can
that
always.
from you.
Maybe not.
Well, now that we've confirmed with the watch that we have killed the Nim, I think we should head down to the dock. Maybe
Oh, by the way,
investigate a little more.
yes, I totally agree. And Spencer, my hand doesn't come off the necklace.
For sure.
Furniture.
The necklace.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, I agree. I
The
agree. I
amount of
agree with
awkward
Evan
pauses.
that we
You
should.
guys
go
ready to
check
head
out
down
the-
to the dock ward?
Are we gonna go look for Grundle Gorlard?
Yeah.
Before we do
Grinda.
that, I had previously had a conversation with Sock, and I came up with an idea that we are definitely going to stick out. Now, it is a question of, do you care if we stick out, or do you not care? And I look at Nonami.
I mean, I'm the only one who's
Before
gonna
he looks
stick
at
out.
me, I turn into
I
Sergeant
mean,
Cromwell.
Sark's really gonna stick out.
That's what I mean. I'm the only one who's gonna stick out.
So you're saying the rest of us are going to blend in, but you're still going to stick out.
I mean, you guys could very easily blend in without compromising anything major. Whereas me, I wear fucking
what I'm-
plate armor.
I know, and like I said, me and you, character to character, have had
Yeah.
this conversation, and I'm
Yeah.
just saying that like I'm totally fine with that because we got your back.
Yeah.
Just make them think that it's just you.
Yeah.
The whole group.
I mean, I'm Sergeant Cromwell. I could just go anywhere I want.
That's fine. Okay, now I turn to
So-
Emander, and I'm like, Emander, me and you, we should get like some tattered, worn down like robes, and we'll blend in.
I could blend in anywhere.
Okay.
The confidence.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna
I'm also
grab
not
my.
exactly sure why we need to blend in somewhere down there. Like, what's
I'm
the
a
point?
monk.
Alright, fuck it. I literally look at you guys. I'm like, clap my hands. I'm like, fuck it. Let's go.
And I just want to confirm, Kyle. I'm sure that you walked into like a dark alleyway or something, and then turned into Sergeant Cromley, and then walked back out to the group. Because
No,
right now
you
you're
said-
just standing
no,
in
right
front
before
of
I
the
turned
That
Temple
to
of
wasn't the
God.
intention. I would love for that to have happened, but
Yeah.
that's not what happened.
Yeah, that's not at all what happened. You just
Yeah,
standing in front of
so-
the Temple of God and went boop into
Yep.
Sergeant Cromley.
Yep.
And then I drop it because I realized what I did was stupid.
Oh. So attract more attention to us where we are at right now.
Yes.
Well, would we like to head
I mean, it's
down?
already been done. Let's just get out of here and
Yeah.
stop.
Let's just
arguing
go.
about
Let's just
Let's
Let's go.
let's
I-
go to the dock ward. It's
We'll
gonna
walk the
take
top.
us a
We'll
while
walk
to
the-
get there.
let's rent a carriage.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Right,
want to
cat.
take carriage?
Yeah, it'll take way less amount of time.
Yep.
Length wise.
So it's still pretty early in the morning. It's probably, let's say you woke up, got some food. It's probably about maybe getting close to 10 o'clock in the morning right now. The kind of early morning foot traffic of everyone going to their jobs has slowed down, but now the kind of midday traffic of all the, pompous nobles and anyone that's not working kind of, perusing the streets and spending their day. So you guys find a carriage. It takes you the better part of probably 20 minutes or so to get to a main road, get a carriage, and actually start going. It'll cost you about 5 silver pieces to take you down to the dock ward.
Okay.
No, no, we got it in our whole fund.
Okay. Group fun.
Yeah.
Group fun.
So you guys head down. You start heading west, connecting into the high road, and then heading down south, down in this area. Eventually, getting your way to Bellenbrot's Street, which is this one right here, which is kind of you've crossed in a few blocks into the
dock ward.
the dock ward, thank you. And the carriage pulls over and lets you out, bids you a good day, and then heads back to one of the main roads. So
As it leaves, time Laura bless this day.
they kind of give a nod and a wave off to you as well.
They're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Pretty much. They're just trying to like make money, and yeah. So you guys are in the dock ward right now. What would you like to do?
I kind of look around and I'm like, I whisper to you guys. And I'm like, well, I'd like to pull out a piece of paper and kind of get an idea of where to go. Do a sketch.
You're making it sketch.
Well, let's just head west. We know we still have to head west before
East.
we make it actually.
Oh, west. Sorry,
I was like, Weast.
west.
West. Well, yes.
Yes, I
okay,
agree,
let's
I
do
agree,
that.
I
actually make it to the docks. So
I agree. Let's make it to the docks because the area we're looking for is near the docks on the far western side. So let's just go to the docks. It's on the way, and then we'll just go to where we're going along the docks.
Actually, Spencer, can I just recall the map in my head?
Not really. I mean, if you want to get an exact location, you're gonna need to pull the map out and kind of follow
Well,
the map.
Right. Okay.
More
Well,
those,
I'm
let's-
down for what you said, Amandor. Let's do that first.
yeah, let's get to the docks and then we'll look at the map from where we
I
are
l-
at the docks. It'll be much easier to figure out where we actually are once we get to the dock.
Yeah, it's exactly what I just said, Marthos.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys head down to the docks, to the water's edge. About half hour or so of walking through. The docks this early in the morning is pretty bustling. Smaller fishing ships are coming in from their early morning fishing voyages and offloading fresh fish. The smell is pungent as you get down to the dock ward, as all thousands upon thousands of fish are being offloaded from boats and loaded onto carts that are then going off to shacks along the waterway.
Ladies.
And you guys make your way down, to the water's edge. Somewhere just right around here on Dock Street. And you're knowing that you need to go somewhere out this way.
On the
Towards
Sketchlands.
towards Coin Alley and
Like the
Smuggler's
most-
Dock. You know that that's generally the area that you need to go, but you don't know the exact location without actually pulling out the map and following it.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll continue heading that way.
Scoodles are noodles.
Okay, and you guys are just mobbing, right? There's no fucks given or anything like that. You guys just going. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm standing tall and proud with my armor from my goddess.
Okay, so about in probably half hour or so, you guys end up near pretty much the end of the dock, coming into a place known as Mist Shore. Now, this place is fucking ramshackle, like the lowest of the low. It's just pieces of broken ships that, new pieces of wood have just been slapped over and nailed together to create little homes and huts. There's a couple different shipwrecks, that have bottomed out. And people have also made those homes and that kind of stuff. This area that you're in is surprisingly quiet. You're not sure if people are just hiding out or if it's for the most part abandoned. You do see a little further west of you, there's this large vessel, probably about 60 to 70 foot in length, that has bottomed out and is kind of riding up onto part of this dock, where you see there are also a few other smaller vessels. You guys come into this section right here.
Oh my god, I'm so zoomed in.
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah,
big
same.
map. So you're going to want to go to the top left-hand corner.
Oh my god.
Um,
This is a giant map.
you can
Yeah, it's fucking
see
huge.
yourselves
There
coming
we go.
down this dock. So the way we will do this, boop, boop, is we are going to go in turns. Please refrain from, from rolling dice and moving your character and all that kind of shit when it's not your turn.
Sure.
So let me get this going real quick. We've got there. So to make things easy, let's just have everyone roll initiative, please.
I go first at 21.
I can't. Of
Second
course. Hold on, I'm gonna move
13.
that turn. There we go.
And just so you know, guys, you can pre-add in your modifiers by clicking on the dice instead of like using the scroll down menu.
21, 13. Evander, what was your initiative?
I'm trying to. Let's see.
So you can either type it or you can press that. You can press the dice off to the side. Nice.
So +3.
So 18 total, and
8.
Morthos was an 8. Okay. All right. So for right now, there is no combat or anything like that. It's just I'm gonna move that over to the chat over here. It's just, essentially free movement and stuff right now. But I would just like you to move when you are moving, going through as if it's your turn. So 30 feet is normal movement. If you're dashing and like running, that's the full 60 feet of movement. And then just let me know, what you're maybe looking out for or, what's going on.
Okay.
Notomy, we start with you. You guys are walking into the dock ward. Go ahead and roll. Actually, as you're to the top of the initiative, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oof. I see nothing.
So you see nothing other than than the ship and these homes and stuff, but you
You
do
see Nathan again for the first time.
do hear something. You hear a little bit of maybe what sounds like banging on wood. You're not sure exactly what direction it's coming from, other than it's coming from down the dock from you, but you don't know exactly where that is. You just hear maybe a tussle or something.
Okay. Hey, I hear something up the docks.
I didn't get the very end of that.
I just liked your charisma. There's like, hey, I hear something on the docks.
Up the docks.
Okay.
Shall we go look at this?
Do I see anything now that I'm looking down a corridor?
No, you do not. You just see, shanties thrown together,
Shitty shanties.
and yeah, that's about all you see. It's eerily quiet, and it's a warm day. Summer's starting to come in full, but luckily, being this close to the waters, you've got that salty wind coming in and cooling you down.
I sprint out further. Do I see anything else now?
No, you do not. I would like to remind you that right now, this is going to be one of those special situations for you in particular, Kyle, that being down in the dock ward, right on the edge of the water, and it is about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning right now. The sun's starting to get pretty bright, reflecting off of those waters. So if you're out here for too much longer and the sun starts getting higher, you might start taking that disadvantage on attack rolls because it is too bright for you.
Ah,
So that's just a heads up.
Gotta get you some shades, man.
So that is your turn. You're just booking it, kind of keeping an eye out. Evander, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna book it behind Nonami.
you can move your dude.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
doing
Yeah, we
it.
gotta have patience
It-
for everybody. It's gonna be a little slower going on this.
It won't let me grab me.
I just realized that I hadn't added you on this page also. Now you should be able to grab
Gosh.
you.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Becky.
Look at her butt.
Touch her.
I like how for me, nobody's finishing their sentences.
Well,
Sandwiches?
Oh my god, I guess
Okay.
it's all around. That's great.
Thank you. It's just a matter of if you're doing that auto pickup, it's ending before your sentence is over, and so it's just yeah. All right, so you go ahead and do your full movement.
Yeah.
No bonus actions or anything
And
like
then-
that. Just keeping an eye out as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 1d20. Perception.
Okay.
do we know where we're going? Or are we just going?
Well, you've pulled out the map, and the map has led you into this general direction. You know that you're looking for a hut that's kind of a little off the docks, and it's in this direction. Is,
I didn't
is-
see anything.
12.
It's down. So I don't know how zoomed in you are. If you
Oh, okay,
zoom
sorry.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's bottom left.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, I was zoomed in too far.
So you're 12. You kind of just hear the same things as Nonami. You're getting a little better directional. The sound does sound like it's coming from down below the dock ward. And you actually do see up on this boat up here, you think you see maybe a body or two of people just walking around, kind of, minding their own business, but up on top of this
Okay.
shipwrecked boat.
The big one?
So,
Yeah, the big one down
so
at the very bottom.
activity.
Yeah, you do see that there are people down here.
Okay.
Sark, your turn.
Okay. Is this sand? Can I go on that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but like, are these doors like all these little like?
Yes.
Dark spots.
Okay.
So those are all buildings.
Yes. There are.
Yeah.
If you zoom in close enough to see the difference in detail, I know it's not the
Okay.
greatest different textures, but
No.
the fucking dungeon painter doesn't give the best. But there are walls and doors. So those are all different. They're just shanties, really. They're pieces of wood thrown together
Right.
to make a house.
They're shacks.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying that that's what's going on.
Anything with the darker wood lay is a ship.
Okay.
So, I'm not in the water, am I?
You're like creeping along the edge of the sand, and your shoes are probably in the water.
I'm
your
gonna
boots.
perception check to see if I see anything on the boats.
Okay.
Let me check what my perception is.
I'll be right back. I need to pee.
Yeah. Let's have you roll your perception real quick, Dane, and then I'm sorry, right
Yeah.
before your turn, Morthos. We'll take a quick break because I actually need to pee too.
Okay.
Spencer,
11.
Yes.
Isn't there a fog of war that you can use? To,
I am
block
using
off all
it.
the buildings? You are using it?
Yeah, I'm just not blocking off the buildings that you're looking in because you can pretty much see into them.
Oh.
They're like
That's
I
how
said,
shitty they are.
they're shanties. Yeah, they're not real walls. They're just pieces of wood thrown together to make
Okay.
huts.
So the design choice. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
an 11.
11 for your perception. Yeah, I mean, there's no activity on the boats, not that you can see on this guy or this guy. They look for the most part abandoned and wrecked. This one seems to be the only one that's still floating, but it looks like it hasn't moved in a long time.
Okay.
Sounds of its creaking wood are just rolling over the ocean waves.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. I'm gonna pee, and I think Walker was as well. We'll be right back, and then Morthos, it'll
Me
be your
too.
turn.
Okay. Is anyone else still here?
Whose cat was licking their microphone? Was your cat
was-
licking your microphone?
No, I was scratching my microphone to see if anyone was still there.
Oh, I was muted because I was eating food.
Uh,
I was
I
there.
just wanted to see if anyone noticed.
Fair enough. I think Walker's there too. He's just making weird noises. Or
No,
sorry,
yeah,
Robert.
I'm here.
Robert.
Right.
Yeah.
See, he's there.
See, I can make weird noise.
It seriously sounds like a cat licking the microphone.
Okay, what the fuck's going on? Okay, what is that? That needs to stop.
No idea. Yeah.
Walker was rubbing his
Sorry.
feet on the microphone.
All right. We're just waiting on Dane.
I think so.
Okay.
I haven't heard from him yet.
Well, Morthos, what are you doing? We can go ahead and just continue for now until it comes up to Sark's turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, make sure to use the
I did.
measurement
I
tool.
had it held down.
Well, you got to press it.
Totally used it.
you got to cue.
You got to press it multiple
twice.
times. If you just do it once, it's just showing it to you, and it's just making a straight B line. It's okay for that one time. You don't have to, but like, yeah, you should definitely.
Oh, gotta use it multiple.
Yeah, you got to press it multiple times to draw. You don't necessarily have to do it each and every block. But definitely each time you turn, you want to use it. You want to press Q to drop that anchor point. But
Like that. Is that good?
hold on, wait, you haven't moved yet.
Wait, yeah. Wait,
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it show
Yes.
it for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to
Yeah,
make
it
sure
did.
that's how it works, and that's how it's gonna work.
Yes.
That's how...
Yeah. So that's just 30
Yeah.
feet. So that's one action, or that's your movement. You still have your action and your bonus if you'd like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do second movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass through Sark.
Oh, that's not what I want.
I'm gonna pass by him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to actually no, that's fine. And I just obviously look around. I'm not really looking for anything specific yet.
Go ahead and roll perception.
And I actually like the one thing I am kind of looking for is like you said there were people. There are people around, so I kind of.
You see nobody around.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
not
fine.
down there.
Yeah.
They're up on the other boat. At
And-
the bottom of the screen.
Evander was the only one that saw that. So unless you guys have communicated that right now, Evander's the only one that saw some movement up on top of the boat. You see nobody.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
But if you would like to roll a perception, as I said,
Yeah,
You
sure.
might see someone.
Perception would be 15.
15. So yes, you can see that there are a few shadows kind of moving around up on this boat, down on this boat, the very bottom of your visibility. You see that there are a couple shadows kind of moving around. So there is activity down here. It is not completely abandoned.
Okay, that ends my turn.
And that takes us back to Nonami. Nonami.
Nanami.
You.
No.
We need to have patience, remember?
You're talking to a monk. You know that, right?
No, I'm talking to the DM.
I just didn't hear you say anything. I know you weren't moving instantly, but it's good to hear a vocal confirmation.
My brain broke a little bit. I was thinking.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nice. Oh, I kind of can actually hear the music now. It's like no problem with it.
Noise.
Yeah, so that's where I go. Do
Okay.
I perceive anything?
You start to see a little more area opening up to the west of you. Let me get the right fucking. There we go. So you just start to see kind of the ends of the docks down below you. For the most part, buildings are blocking your view more than that. You can kind of see this boat now. But other than that, yeah, there's kind of buildings in your way. You can definitely tell though that the sound is coming from down the dock ward. You kind of hear some people not necessarily yelling, but kind of bringing up their voice, and you hear some pounding, like someone's trying to, break some wood, or someone's hitting on something, or yeah.
I'm starting to not like the sound of that pounding.
Okay, when I get to about that point that I'm at, I call back to Evander and say, hey, it sounds like somebody's fighting or something up here. Obviously, we're just here to look around, but I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay,
So-
I'll be right behind you.
I don't hear that because I already am running. And that's where I go.
Oh, but you can hear the pounding hella far away.
Yeah, but that was on my turn.
Well, and also you keep in mind that these are all happening within 6 seconds of each other, so you'd easily be able to kind of communicate or give those essential head nods and communicate that without actually having to say it.
Yeah.
Did I start to hear the pounding on my turn?
You guys can hear the general commotion. Nonami's got the best perception of it right now, just being closest to it.
I was gonna say, with what I can hear, could I do an investigation to see if it sounds like it could be like a Morse code?
No,
between-
investigation is literally like getting in and investigating something. It's just a
Okay,
perception check.
Okay.
And you did your roll. So like I said, for right now, you guys can all hear it, yes, but Nonami
Yeah.
just has the best sound of
You've
it
already
right
done
now.
your in-brain analysis of what the sound
Well-
sounds like, and you've come to the conclusion that it sounds like somebody's beating on something.
Well,
Got
it's
it.
an aggressive pounding. That's
Got
kind of
it.
what I'm getting the hint of. Is that correct?
I mean,
Oh, whoops, shit.
is that correct?
Yes, it does
Spencer?
sound. It does sound like an
It's-
aggressive pounding. Yes.
Okay.
Evander, it is your turn.
Okay. I will use my whole turn. No, I don't need to drop the thing there.
No, you didn't.
Boom, 60
That
feet.
work?
All right, yeah. Continuing your movement. As you guys are both moving, Nonami and Evander, you guys start kind of, and keep in mind you're doing your full 60 feet, so that means you're dashing. So you're essentially running.
Yeah, we're running.
And you guys have ran 1, 2,
Well, we both ran
3.
120 feet.
Yeah. So what is Evander? What is your Constitution bonus?
My constitution is +1.
Okay. And Nonami, what is your Constitution bonus?
2.
2. Okay. So, Evander, if you were to run again, you would take a point of exhaustion. Nonami, you could still run for a little while. You get 3 times your Constitution bonus is how many times you can dash in a row. So that would be 6 for you. You've now dashed 3 times in a row, just as a heads up. You guys do see, as you're kind of moving along, and Evander had noticed these shadows before, so he's kind of keeping an eye out. You see on the boat now, down to the south, or to the west, sorry,
Yeah,
down
I can
here.
see that character.
You see a token, or sorry, you see a token. You
Yeah.
see a person appear, and he's just kind of got his hand on the side of the boat. He's kind of leaning, and this boat's about 10, 15 feet up from the dock, about 7 feet or so up from the roof of the buildings that are surrounding it down here and here. And you see him just kind of, this dirty, kind of scoundrel-looking guy just watching you. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't make any movement towards you or anything like that. He just seems to have an eye on you.
Okay, so I relay to Nonami.
Nonami!
that
Nami.
we are being watched. So be aware of that. on
While
the
you're
boat.
running, you're just like, we are.
Yeah,
Clay.
pretty much just was like, I see someone watching us. We should be aware of
Be
other
aware.
people around us.
I don't know what happened with music, but it's gone now for some reason.
I can still hear it.
Sark,
it came
It is your
back.
turn.
No, that's totally the movie that my mom's watching. That's what I'm hearing.
I've got
Okay.
music on mine.
So
Yeah, can you
I'm
just start it
gonna.
again?
What? Sorry, Kyle.
You just started again?
Let me stop it and start it. There.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm testing to see if I can get it to play.
Mine won't play. It just keeps starting and reloading, starting and reloading. But I turned the sound off, so it's alright.
Sark, your turn.
Yes, I'm moving, sir.
Sorry, I
Okay.
just, yeah.
Music's too
If I use full round for running, is it still just 30 feet, or is it like any extra?
No, it's just your 30 feet. But just a heads up that path that you took, you wouldn't have been able to take because you just walked through a literal wall. but you could still get there. It's
Oh,
just
sorry. Yeah, I
Gotta
didn't
go
see the
more
wall.
on the beach.
yeah.
I didn't see the wall.
It was right there in front of you.
You shut up. Damn it! Now my shit's not fucking working. Select and move. There we go. Attorney, that actually works out better for me. Okay, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna perception check.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely hear the sound, commotion. Sound like someone. Come on, bitch! Open up the door. And he's kind of slamming on the door. And you hear maybe a few other footsteps as well. It sounds like maybe there's a couple people down this waterway, but there's still stuff blocking it, so you can't see.
I moved there.
Okay.
I'm gonna perception check again.
Sure. Go for it.
Nice.
Yep. I mean, you're still pretty much just hearing that same thing. Definitely sound of some sort of involvement going on down the docks.
Yeah.
Can he see this guy up on the boat?
Yeah, definitely. Once you come out from this building over here, you kind of come around the corner. Whoops. Then you definitely can see the guy up on top of this boat. I say he's just kind of watching. Morthos, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move real quick, so bear with me.
Watch out for the walls.
I see him. I'm gonna do full movement. That's 45.
Yeah, 15 left. Also, Sark and Morthos, what are your guys' constitution bonuses?
Mine's +2.
Mine is a fucking lot, and I have that thing where I could just run frickin' forever. My constitution is a +2, but I have. I'm pretty sure I have like a racial thing.
There's nothing with Orc
I
that
remember-
allows you to run longer.
No, I remember we were talking about it last session.
It
how I
might
could
be
just
with your
fucking run.
athlete. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, with the feet, with the athlete feet.
You got fleet feet.
Yeah,
Feet,
dude.
feet.
They call me Air Bud. 'Cause
Athlete.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no, nothing for running either. Dexterity score increase strength or dexterity by 1. Prone to standing up only causes you 5 feet of movement. Climbing doesn't cost you extra movement, and you can make a running long jump or a running high jump after only 5 foot of movement. But you can still only run a certain amount.
Well, I have a +2 to my constitution.
Okay, Nonami, you said yours was 3, and Evander's yours is 1.
What?
Yeah.
3.
Didn't you say yours was 3? Or no, yours is 2.
Two.
Sorry.
It was 2.
2 times
Yeah,
3 is
but
6.
he gets 3 runs.
Yeah. 6 runs. All right. So both Morthos and Sark, you guys are okay as far as your running goes for now as well.
Yeah.
I'm not even breaking a sweat, bro.
Yee.
The next one would be Git.
All right. Anything else, Morthos?
I'm gonna perception.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I like how it doesn't add the +3 that I put to add. It's like, no, natural crit. It's good.
So yeah, I mean, you see this guy kind of just keeping eyes on you up on this boat. You can hear a commotion coming from further down this this wharf way, this harbor. But there's nothing, nothing special that really stands out to you.
Okay, well, that ends my turn.
Yep. Boink, back to Nonami.
Yeah.
Enemy.
Alright.
Hardcore enemy.
Bongus. Who broke the Chongus? I go there.
Okay.
And once I reach that point, I do not see who we're looking for.
There is a building right here in front of you, blocking the
Like
path.
directly right in front of you, Kyle.
Yeah, there's a building. The corner is.
We're trying to get here.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
a
thinking it
building
might be
right here.
There.
Yeah, there's a building right
Yeah.
there.
I thought there might be somebody right there.
No.
Not that the thing was over here. That they might be right there.
Yeah.
Anyway. I turn back to the group and I turn back to the group and I say, "Hey, so let's do this smart this time. I'm really tired of this whole like, hey, we're gonna run straight into things without even trying to like think about it for a second.
Okay.
So that's just relax." And I turn to the dude up on the boat and I look at him. What's he doing?
He's just.
I like how your character like turns.
He's moving his icon whenever he wants
I
to make
know,
sure he's
it's
facing the right
hilarious.
way. He's got his arm up on the side of the boat. Looks like he's like picking at his teeth or something. Kind of spits off to the side. He's not like staring at you guys, but if you spend enough time looking at him, it's pretty obvious that he's like out of the corner of his eye. He's just kind of watching you guys.
I take my coin pouch. Give me a second. I take my coin pouch, pull 7 gold out of it, leaving 10 inside of it. Make sure it's tied off, and give it a good huck up there at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll strength check. Throw up your gold coins.
11 plus 2 is 13.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. You kind of, you pull out your last few coins, kind of weigh it in your hand, and then toss it up to the guy. Say he's up there, his elbows on the side of the boat. He's picking at his teeth. The bag just kind of comes sort. It looks like he's not paying attention to it whatsoever, and he just kind of his hand goes out at the last second, kind of just grabs it, and he kind
And
of.
I turn around and I don't even pay attention to him as I continue on.
Okay.
I just don't pay attention to
Okay.
him. I'm at the end of my movement.
Definitely, yeah. So you just see him kind of like tossing it in his hand. He looks a little. He's got this kind of interested look as you kind of turn and continue on. So we can say your bonus action was to just toss your money pouch up there. You still have your action if you would like.
All right, fine. Maybe I'll keep moving then.
You don't have to. I said if you would like.
If you would like.
Because the way the map is drawn, only a quarter of the wall is like blocking me. Does that mean that okay, I do get vision? All right.
So you see a shack, a shanty, that is at the end of this wharf. You can see I saw that.
It was 5.
You can see this dwarf that's kind of calling through the walls of this building. You can't see exactly who's inside, but you can see through the cracks in the wall and through the movement of the other 3 thugs that are kind of around, that there is someone inside this building. And you just kind of hear this dwarf just, "Oh, come on, bitch, open up the door. I don't want to make this messy."
That get messy.
I put my hand back and kind of like motion to follow up and just end my turn.
Okay. Evander, it is your turn.
Do I want to take full sprint? And-
If you do, you'll get a point of exhaustion.
Oh,
not
also
really
to
worth
clarify,
it.
I'm not like standing in the middle of the alleyway. I'm just kind of like
Roll stealth
sort
check.
of. Okay, there we go. All right. That's what I was hoping for.
I'm about to wreck that for you,
Wait,
Kyle.
you gotta tell me that,
I wasn't quite sure because it's like this whole quarter thing is just kind of weird. Like
You are
the
not
map is
standing.
strange.
I mean, keep in mind that it's not. Oh yeah, it is a little off center. I know that.
Yeah, that's the problem. I wasn't sure if I needed to clarify that exactly or if I'm just like,
Yeah.
because like I'm not trying to hide specifically. I'm just standing off to the side, so I'm kind of obscured.
Yeah, you want to not be out in the open. Essentially, you're trying to
Okay.
hide in-game mechanics. So yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So then that'd be a total of 4.
Okay, definitely. So just as you said, you're not like trying to be super stealthy or anything. You're just not trying to make a shit ton of noise. Wood's creaking every step you take. This is old, dry rotted wood. And pieces. You can see that the pieces of the dock are like broken and falling apart and stuff. So you're not being quiet really. Yeah.
So if I move 45 feet, will I still take a point of exhaustion?
Yes, because your movement is only 30 feet. So if you move and then spend another action moving again, so you're dashing, you'll take a point of exhaustion. All that means 1 point of exhaustion is you have disadvantage on all strength and skill checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back 15 feet, which puts me at 30, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the guy up on the boat.
Okay. If you
I
need
don't know
to,
why I can't do the ping thing.
you
with
just press and hold with your left mouse click.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, you see him. He's kind of. He's tossed this bag that Nonami tossed up to him, this gold pouch. He's tossed this bag up and down a couple times. You see him kind of look into it and seems to start counting. And you actually see him turn off further to the west. He turns his head to the west, and you see him toss it to somebody or something, or
I'm guessing
yeah.
something in this area over here.
You see
That's
him
east.
down here, yeah. So yeah, down east more. You see him, or sorry, west.
Actually, no. Technically, that would be
North
this
is
direction would be west. This
yeah,
is
yeah.
north.
It's west. North is this way. West is this way. I got my my directions mixed up. So yeah,
is
you
he
just see him
thrown
kind
over
of.
here.
You just see him just down this way, right here.
I didn't see anything.
You don't see
Come
my.
on, give me
I'm on the wrong layer.
it.
That's why. Right here.
Okay.
So just like
kind of more towards the center of the boat.
exactly, yeah. You just see him toss something more towards. I was on the GM layer, so you guys couldn't see it.
Gosh.
Still got to figure this shit out, you know. Yeah. So that is your turn. Not doing anything with your action or anything. Sark, it is your turn.
Okay. Walker, what's your AC?
15.
Robert, what's your AC?
11.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Morthos.
Okay, Morthos, you get a shield of faith.
And
We'll
that
use that one for Shield of
adds a
Faith.
+2 to your AC for up to 10 minutes.
Do that.
And that's a level 1 spell.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do, and that was a bonus action. And then what I'm gonna do is not cast any more spells because that's gonna cause trouble. But I am going to
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm moving.
I know.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, so movement and action to move yourself
Yeah.
up. You kind of.
Sorry. I'm also going to. I'm gonna try to roll for stealth. Hold on.
You know, I
Whoops.
might be able to actually fix.
Ignore that
this
one.
map.
I'm gonna try to roll for stealth.
Okay.
And I know I roll with disadvantage. And then...
There.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my stealth. There it is. +1.
Roll 2d20 plus 1.
2. So that's a 6 for my stealth.
Why is it?
I did that weird.
Yeah, so it's because it's rolling both of them and then.
Adding them together.
So you've got
Yeah.
an 8 minus. It's -1 or +1.
Okay. It's +1.
So it's a
8
9.
9 for my stealth.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. You're clunking down this fucking wharf.
I slam up against the side of the building and I tap Nonami on the shoulder like, "Hey, what's the plan, Nonami?"
Morthos, your turn.
I guess I just don't get the plan.
Okay. Well, I'm going to also stealthily move.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is Kyle there? No.
Oh, I've been talking and it's been muted.
Yeah, what's the plan, Nonami?
Well, I mean, just hold up and wait for everybody.
Okay.
let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go that far for my movement, and then pretty much just keep an ear open for what the plan is when it's decided,
Okay.
and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, forgot to roll that stealth.
Yeah, roll that stealth and know to me.
roll that stealth.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Sweet.
Okie
It's gonna be a 7 for my stealth.
Okay. You guys
Sweet.
are one stealthy fucking group.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Chuck yeah.
I turn around, face everybody. So basically, what's gonna happen here is we're not stealthy at all. We've already the people that need to know we're here already know we're here, but I've taken care of that already, so it's fine. I don't know who's over there at that. Who's in that shack? I'm assuming that it's the lady that we're looking for. Grundle, Growl, Google, Bottle.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
Grindelwald?
so good.
Grundle, Grimbobble?
Grinchmaster?
I can't help myself, and I look at him, and I'm just like, it's Grinda.
Okay, it's Grundle. So
Grinchmaster.
Grundle Grinchmaster's most likely behind the door, and it's really hard to talk over this. But anyway, we're probably gonna have to fight those people. So let me do the talking maybe first.
I
And
mean,
then
if you want to try and talk first, go ahead. But if they start throwing things, I'm gonna blast people.
I walk forward.
I'm gonna yeet them.
And I have my hands in my pockets. You know, I'm not looking threatening. I just walk forward.
You see, all right. So you start walking forward. You see the dwarf kind of turn and look in towards you.
I give him a nod.
Evander, it's your turn. What are you doing while this is happening?
So since I didn't use my action to move the last action, can I get a full round?
Yeah, you can start running again. You just can't do it that many times in a row. It's mainly used
Yeah.
for chase scenes, but it also does come into
It's-
account when you're doing this.
Yeah, it's the back to back to back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my full action.
I just imagine you just see like Nonami casually like walking up, hands in pockets, and then all of a sudden you just see this monk like dashing right behind him.
Like bulletproof monk.
Yeah.
Up to there.
Okay. And what's kind of your attitude? Like, what's your character looking like? Are you like full force booking it? Are you kind of coming to a stop there? Are you slowing down at the end, or kind of what is your intro to this?
I'm gonna slow down right at the corner of that building
Okay.
and take a perception because I haven't seen any of this yet.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were in close enough proximity though to where you could have heard Morthos and Morthos and Nonami and Sark and all them kind of talking. You guys would all be able to hear each other. But yeah,
Yeah,
this is
like-
your first
okay.
sight of it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, do I know what these guys are?
They're just roguish looking people. I don't really have very many tokens for
Yeah.
kind of the
They look like
bandit
they're
look.
round.
Yeah, they kind of do have that look to them. They
Well,
might
in
actually
that
be.
sense,
Do I need
yeah,
to
in
buy
that
you
sense,
tokens?
I will be in a full sprint kind of mode, because I'm gonna continue to move forward in my next action
Okay.
or my next turn. Really.
Sark, your turn.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
So what I am gonna do is I am going to. Alrighty. Let me just casually look over my options. Okay, nothing there. So what I'm gonna do is, since my dread helm doesn't do anything for my AC, it's just a trinket. I'm gonna take off my dread helm to look less menacing and show off my long orcish locks.
Luscious locks.
Yeah, my thick head of orcish hair.
You got a thick head, that's for sure.
Hey, baby.
I'm getting one right now.
Oh, big boy.
Okay.
Can you fucking take your turn?
God damn it.
And I'm gonna meander up here like I belong in the fucking place. And I'm gonna roll. Can I like roll like a charisma check or something to make sure like? Cause I want to roll it with like a bunch of fucking swagger.
I mean,
So he wants to intimidate.
No, not
he-
intimidate.
He's got that like cadence, and he's swinging his arms as he's walking. He fucking
my
like
my helmet's under my arm, you know, super casual.
yeah, go ahead and just roll a charisma check.
Yeah,
Or
buddy.
roll a persuasion check.
I just wanna disarm these guys with my fucking swagger, bro. A charisma check?
swing.
Sorry, persuasion,
Persuasion.
which is charisma. Okay, cool. Ba, 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 ba.
Sweet.
Meh, it's alright.
12.
Yep, 12.
Okay. I mean, you're pretty confident in your stride. You see the dwarf kind of cock an eyebrow at you, seeing this half orc kind of walking down in the slums in his fucking shining plate armor,
Like
looking
super shiny, polished plate armor.
looking like he fucking owns the place. You don't know if you're necessarily. I mean, you're looking swagger as fuck, but you don't know if you're necessarily leaving the best impression in this kind of area. You know, you're kind of asking for trouble.
Nah, dude, I'm just like, a cool guy. You can
Morthos,
talk
your
to me,
turn.
bro.
I am going to roll up and damn it. Nice. Sick.
Well, you can't stand in the same spot as someone else. Thank
Okay.
you.
Can I be one in front of Walker?
No, because if you want to spend your action, sure.
No, I'm not gonna spend my action, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and use it on my eyes. I'm gonna make my eyes seem like they're on fire.
That's
Like,
the thing you
and-
can do.
You can, if I read this right, you can alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute.
So you can make it look like your eyes are glowing.
Okay, well, I make mine look like they're glowing, but like a bright orange glow.
Okay.
Essentially, like the color of fire.
Thaumaturgy, voice booms,
Fire doesn't have a color. Fire is
dim
light.
change,
Alright, whatever.
change the appearance of your eyes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that your eyes start to glow, kind of like the glow of Sark's dread helm that he just took
Yeah,
off.
and I like grab like the two horns, like I'm like slicking back on my horns, and I'm like really
Slicking back around.
I'm like really trying to intimidate these people while I also like whip my tail. Like,
Roll an intimidation.
oh yeah, 24. Wait, hold on. 24.
You've been rolling freaking high, Robert.
Woo!
Hot dice, hot dice.
Like
You
he's gotten,
see
like,
the
20s a few times.
You see the
Yeah.
dwarf kind of turning, and he was looking at Nonami, and now his eyes kind of wander past Nonami, looking at the rest of this entourage coming in behind him, and he kind of smirks. And, look, boys, looks like someone got lost.
I do let out that laugh. I laugh.
What can I help you pretty boys with, eh?
Can I, or is it
Know what
free
I
to
mean?
speak?
Yeah, kind of
No,
at the
good.
moment,
Okay.
if you guys, unless you're initiating something.
No, I'm not trying to. Hey, so that wasn't so much that we got. Can you guys like let me finish for fuck's sake?
I just giggled. Sorry.
I know, but it's like there's only one sound channel, and all I hear is giggling, and I can't even hear myself think. So,
Okay.
try to keep it to a minimum. I'm sorry. Anyway, hey, so it's not so much that we got lost. I believe we're looking for the same person. Grundle, Grundle, Grinda.
I yell at no to me again. I'm just like, it's Grinda!
What's her last name, you idiot?
It's Garlock, you
All right,
dumbass.
we're looking for Grundle Garlock. I'm pretty sure she's in that building, and you're also looking for her.
Oi, and what do you want with her?
Well, not exactly sure yet, honestly, but
I
we're
look at
willing to give
Nonami.
her to you after we're done with her.
Why don't you just take that pretty tail of yours and head back to wherever you came from?
I don't have a tail. I'm a drow.
He's kind of
Excuse you.
nodding towards Morthos.
Oh yeah. I look back at him and realize he looks like an idiot and turn back. Ignore him. He's
Why'd you highlight me?
because I'm moving my character.
Oh.
Ignore him. He's harmless, I assure you.
Get
What makes you
lost,
feel so tough?
or we're gonna have a problem.
I launch an Eldritch Blast at his face.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Go ahead
Okay.
and get your attack in.
You
Boom.
Yeah, crit.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
That was possibly the best fucking roll you could have ever had to start
Yeah.
off with like that.
Ouch.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 7
7 points damage.
points of damage.
Okay. So we'll initiate combat, continuing there. And so you see this blast kind of shoot out. It catches him on the side of the shoulder. He just kind of snarls and looks back. Get him, boys! As the rest of the roguish members leave this house and kind of start charging into you. So the first thing he's going to do is he is going to take 2 shots sorry, no, he's just going to take a single shot. He's got a crossbow.
I was gonna
So,
say.
light crossbow, he is going to take a single shot.
It's like, oh, it's Dane
Against
again. Dane and his ranger.
Just talking to
Nonami.
Spencer about that.
Let's
Take
go
2 shots.
here. Boink.
2 shots.
2 plus, so he misses, yeah, with a 5 against your shot. He is then going to
I love that we get to
go
see
over
Spencer
there.
roll.
I'm not going to show all of them, but I'm going to show majority of them. Like my D100s and stuff like that, I'm going to keep to myself.
Yeah, definitely. But
No, you definitely shouldn't.
Oops, hold on.
Well, you better get the order going right here.
Yeah, I'm just, it's this guy went, he moved, and now it's this guy's turn. And he moved up and did, he is going to swing, he's got a scimitar with his swing, and is going to roll another 2.
Sweet.
5 against your AC. Doesn't hit. Next guy is going to be this one. He is going to move. We're going to go boonk, boonk. He is going to spend his full movement going that way.
Oh damn.
I hope you're ready to party.
He's going to go there. And this guy's gonna take a shot at you as well, Nonami. And his is a dunk. 13
Wait, the guy
plus
on the
3,
left is gonna take a shot at hits.
16 hits and is going to do a total of 5 points of piercing damage to you. Da-da-da-da.
Is that guy hitting him?
No. This guy just moved. He moved and then used his action to move as well.
Okay.
And then
So the attack was from that guy to Nonomi?
This guy
That guy.
to me.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't seen him move yet.
He moved
Oh.
from here.
He shot.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. So real quick, this guy forgot to add him in. He rolled super fucking low with initiatives. You see this guy, this bandit that was up on the boat. You see him kind of casually making his way over down the boat, kind of just
Yep.
keeping an eye and watching you guys. And yeah, Nonami, it is your turn.
As I pull my axe from behind my back and give it a nice toss, flip it around, and then extend my hand in the direction of the dwarf,
Mhm.
and Fury Carco materializes out of the palm of my hand, and I catch it as it finishes. Pointing at him, I say, "This doesn't have to go this way," and then I attack this guy.
All right.
So that'd be 14? 14.
14 hits.
And then
Oh.
6.
6 does not hit.
Okay, so that would be the ideals damage of about 1d10. Oh, wait. No. 1d8. 2.
No plus.
5.
All right. Total of 5 damage to this
Did I
guy
use a
here.
d10 the last time? Oh no, that was Eldritch Blast. That's correct.
Yeah. Alrighty then. That was your action, bonus, or movement.
No movement.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Evander, it is your turn.
Does Evander get advantage for flanking?
Franken.
No.
No, we
Wait.
have to have. I think someone would need to be over.
Either
here.
you guys have to be 5 foot within each other, or you need to be like on opposite ends of him.
Meaning he moved over one. That's
Spencer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just realized I don't have a single pencil, so I can't edit my experience or anything.
Okay.
Just FYI.
I've been making notes on the side to add to it later. That one.
So, I think I will move forward 5 feet
Okay.
and do my flurry of blows
Okay.
Is he flanking now?
on that guy.
Yeah. If you're actually technically not, no, Sark, you would get the bonus if you attack him. You haven't initiated with this guy yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some buffs.
Yeah. But once you guys are both attacking the same guy, then yeah.
Okay. What has happened?
Just calm down, Dane.
No, I just hear like typing.
14, 19, and 5. What's your plus to attack?
It's at the end plus 5 to each.
Yeah, but
So-
the roll 20 adds them all together. It doesn't
Yeah.
do 3 individual rolls. So,
So-
14 plus 5 is 19. So 2 of them hit, 1 of them misses.
Right.
Okay. And then I'll just do this individually.
You could do this all
Or
as
no.
one, and you just
Yeah.
double the bonus. God damn it, my music stopped again.
And then the bonus on each one is +3.
So
4
plus 6,
and 6
so 10.
is yeah.
Okay. All right. 10 points of damage to this guy. You smack this motherfucker around. Heavy hits onto him. Yeah.
Spencer.
Yes.
Press F11.
Press F11. Oh, nice. I like that.
You're welcome.
Cool.
What'd you do?
It's like a full screen thing.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream and now it's a lot easier to see.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of nice.
Yep.
All right. So, that is Sark,
That is
your
the
turn.
end.
Hey, Kyle, you
Okay.
can't watch the screen because then you're looking at my screen. You cheater.
You shouldn't be showing me anything that I can't see then.
You can't see it.
Okay. So.
But if you're watching the stream, you can.
Well, knock it off. Don't show people the inner workings.
I can't hide that anymore. It is hidden. This is the only way I can ready things.
I see. All right, I'll bail.
Thank you.
There you go. No
Yeah,
worries.
stop sneaking.
Sneaker, no sneaking.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. I'm going to cast it right here.
Okay. Oh, I don't have. I'm gonna use the fucking dragon again because I liked using that last time.
Well, so
Don't
what was
forget to
the
make sure
crab
that-
in the top right of the screen?
Don't fucking ask about it.
It's not part of the game. I don't understand.
It is part of the game.
Okay, so, I cast this right here. That's, level
no,
2. What?
happened?
There.
I had left the game.
How you leave the game?
Just
There's
open up the browser.
there's weird side clickers on my freaking mouse. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, so I've cast that. Now I am going to swing on this dude with my mace.
Okay. You do get
This dude.
advantage.
Sweet. I'm just gonna roll twice.
Yeah.
So you can roll and just look at the number on the screen, not look at the number in the chat box. Rather, because the way they
Yeah.
roll is weird. So yeah, but
7.
17 hits.
And then that is 1d6 plus 2. It's not what I fucking wanted, damn it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, 5, 6, 7.
7 points of damage.
I'll take it.
You come in with just the sweeping side swing with your mace, and you just fucking bash this guy. He smashes into the wall and just goes unconscious down onto the ground.
And then I'm also gonna swing on the other dude with my thingy, but the sacred weapon.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
That was not good.
You miss.
5 total.
Yeah, you miss.
And that's my turn.
Morthos, your turn.
I can't pass through this enemy, can I?
You can't pass through enemies. You can pass through friendlies, but that enemy is unconscious now.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can
like-
walk over him.
Okay. So first things first, movement. I'm going to
What is this?
move over here,
That's my spiritual weapin.
and
Okay, just checking.
immediately I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay.
Let's see.
honestly didn't think I was gonna fucking take out that guy with one hit.
Walker
That's
hit him
gonna
pretty
be
hard before.
18.
Yeah,
It
I got
hits.
10 points on him.
Oh, that's
Okay, so that's 1d10 force damage. That's
7
gonna
points.
be 7 points of force damage, and then I'm gonna roll a d20 for my magic.
Yeah. 18.
Nice.
Nope.
Nope.
He's trying to roll a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's for his wild
Uh,
surge.
So movement, action, and I'm gonna call it there.
All right. Now it goes to the dwarf's turn. You see the dwarf kind of reach to his side. He sees one of his guys go down. Oh, fuck. God damn. He reaches into his side and he pulls out this small conch looking like shell and he gives a blow to it. Looks like we'll need your help. You see as this.
No way.
There's a splash of water,
I don't like that.
and
then a
you
crab comes
see as this merfolk-looking creature, long tail, kind of mermaid-like, but humanoid top, long claws, and kind of like a spined. Like a head, not a headdress, but like a fin on the top of its head as it jumps onto the
dock.
Yeah, let me get up here real quick. Right there. So right now she just surfaces from the water on his turn. That's his bonus. As an action, he is going to take a shot off at you, Nonami, with his crossbow again. Total is going to be only a 12 against your AC. Doesn't hit. All right, so that is his turn. This fun little fella is going to jump up onto the docks, and it is going to make its attack. So it gets 2 attacks with one with its claw and one with its bite attack. So its claw is going to come in first, known to me. And God, I can't roll above 10 again. Total is going to be a 12 against your AC, and the bite. Oh, whoops, that's a D10. The bite is going to be 9 against your AC. Doesn't hit. It's no fun if I never hit anything. And that
I
is
disagree.
its turn. This guy, he is going to swing on you, Nonami, and he gets advantage on his roll now. So, oh hey, 2 13s. Total is going to
Double
be.
13.
It's probably still not going to hit. It's going to be a 16 against your AC. That does hit. So he does a total of. See what that is real quick. 6. Zoink. Jinkies. Total of 4 points of slashing damage to you.
Sorry, I'm not close enough to help you guys out.
And then
Just out of range.
this guy here, he is going to take a shot with his crossbow at Morthos. And do 6, and then he is going to move down there. And that is their turns. You guys see as this guy continues walking, kind of puts both elbows on the edge of the boat, and he's just kind of looking down, just watching you guys. Nonami, your turn.
Okay.
That was aggressive.
Today, Junior.
They're
If
crowding you.
Yurikarko turns into a black spear for a second and then kind of disappears and becomes a ball in both of my hands, and I squeeze it together very tightly and let it go, and suddenly tentacles come flying out of the circle from where my hands were,
Dope.
and I cast Hands of Hadar,
Dope.
Arms of Hadar.
Damn. I don't know if I've seen you do this before.
Yeah, you just did
You've
it last
seen-
session.
I did it last session, but I did it
Oh, you
differently
did?
because it was
Oh,
the DM
okay.
that was directing it.
Okay. Was that for the final blow?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I also don't have my spell card anymore. Here, see, I did need it.
You don't have your spell cards?
No, remember I gave. Wait,
No, you only gave me Eldritch
Oh,
back.
yeah,
You
that's
should
right.
have your spell cards.
You have
they're
them.
right on the back. There we go. Arms of Hadar, self 10-foot radius. Let's see. Must make a strength saving throw.
Anyone in 10-foot radius?
10. No, only enemies.
I would have made it.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
but what I'm saying is like all of the enemies.
Each creature within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
Each creature.
Creature in that area.
So that means
So you
Sark
can
as well.
affect- And me.
And yeah.
'Cause I'm within 10
Oh well. Get hit, fucks.
You did it.
Yeah.
And you said it was a strength.
Yes.
Okay, and what is the DC?
13.
Yeah, all creatures within 10 feet of you.
I thought it was only allies.
No, it says all creatures.
I have another one in here that says something about my allies.
Didn't make it.
Damn.
It's okay. You only take 10 damage total.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So the fish one doesn't
What?
make it, but this guy does make it.
I don't make
Um,
it.
And everyone else doesn't make it. So what was your 2d6 necrotic damage, Kyle?
Total of 10.
10 damage?
Wait, this was a second level spell, I think.
Yes.
So
So 3d6.
a total of 11.
11 points of necrotic damage to Sark, to Evander, to this fish thingy. And this guy, does he take half? 6 will say the creature takes half damage, yes. So he would take down as 5 points of damage. He's looking pretty fucked up, but he is still standing. This guy here.
Which guy? This? Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Notomy, that was your turn, yes?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. No bonus and no movement.
Couldn't do either.
Okay. Evander, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna get the fuck out of this area and move further in.
All right.
Let me just finish sharpening my pencil.
Actually, at the end of my turn, I go, "My bad, guys. I forgot that."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tis
Thanks a
but a
lot.
flesh wound.
Smooth.
Hey, where's she going?
Who knows?
You can't see.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to move down here.
Okay.
And I will spend one attack on the guy in front of me,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm just gonna spend one attack.
All right.
Go. A total of 11 for an attack.
Does not hit.
Brah! I will stay where I am.
All right. Sark, your turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bonus action move this guy here,
Okay.
even though he was fine where he was. I'm gonna swing with him.
Okay.
Can you use the bathroom, BRB?
Hits.
15. Sweet. And it does 1d8
Whoops. Ignore that.
plus 4. Alrighty. And that does a lot of damage.
10 points of damage.
Yep, that does 10 damage.
Your hammer does this kind of comical roundabout swing and just comes over the top, smashes this guy through the plank boards of the dock. As it, like, not all the way through, but enough to where, like, his feet break through and you see his groin just catch a sturdy plank, and he's just and he also falls unconscious there as well.
Alright.
That was your bonus?
That was my bonus. That's my movement. And I'm going to shoot my crossbow at this guy.
Okay.
And that is not a +4 to hit. That is a +3 to hit. Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
And that is my turn.
All right. Morthos.
Question for the DM only.
Mhm.
If I take off that bead and I throw it, that counts as an attack roll, right?
That is your action.
But to throw that bead, is that like, I know it's an action, but it's an attack roll, right?
No,
To
it's
hit.
a DC save. You just throw it. It's a little bead. They expect that you can toss it where you want to toss it.
Okay. No, that's all I needed to know, honestly.
Yeah.
Is just knowing that where I toss it's where it's gonna go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's still part of the dock, right?
Like,
Like-
you'd be standing on, like, there you go. So that was
edge.
that was 35, 40 feet though from
No,
where
I
you just
know.
moved.
I was just moving my guy to show you that square.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could have just
previously
clicked. If you click and hold, you can ping things. But that was 35 feet from where you moved.
This was 35?
Yeah.
So go down 1.
Okay. If that's 30. Alright. I look down and I kind of just say fuck it, and I grab the bead, the last one, and I chuck it at the dwarf.
Okay.
It's a 60 foot
Yeah.
throw.
Range.
So he rolls a dexterity save, and it has to beat 15.
14, but it does.
It's
Oh,
15.
make it.
15 is specific to this spell. So
Yeah.
he does make the save, so he takes half damage. So go ahead and roll. He does not have evasion. So let me see here. Fireball. Do. So you roll 8d6 fire damage.
8d6.
You can just roll 8d6.
Well, now roll 7.
What?
He just rolled a d6, so now he can roll 7.
You can roll them all at once,
6.
Robert.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Type.
Just do
Type.
less.
No, just type /roll. /roll. You don't actually type out the words /. The /. Just type that.
Or you could just or
Or
you
go
could
into
just
advanced.
click on the dice. Or you could just click on the picture of the dice.
Oh
Click
my
advanced
God,
dice
dude.
roller.
It only goes up to 5 on the picture of the dice. Dan.
Yeah, it does only go up to 5.
But you
no,
can click on it.
on it. You
can-
click on that picture. And dice roller will pop up.
The dice, yeah, and you can
God.
click 7.
How many
or-
was I supposed to roll? 8?
You're supposed to roll 8, so now you need to roll 5.
Okay. There's the rest, right there.
So
That's what-
17. Go for it.
So 6, 10, 15, 32.
Yee. 32 points damage halved is 16 points of damage.
Can I actually do empowered spell to
Sure.
re-roll 2 of the damage? So I'm just gonna re-roll 2 of them.
Which ones are you rerolling? Obviously, the 1 and the 3.
The 1 and the 3.
Okay, so hold on real quick. That takes. So you were at 32 minus 4. Okay, is 28.
So I'm gonna roll 2 more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. There we go.
Nice.
So 9 instead of 4.
37.
9 plus 30.
Yeah, I got it.
He's got it.
Do you see how the advanced dice roller works, though, Robert? If you click on that dice thing, like not if you go into the table, if you just click on that dice thing, it brings up a little window that says dice roller. And on advanced dice roller, you can just choose a number of what kind of dice, and you can also add a plus to it.
Oh shit! God damn it. Okay, yeah.
But you see that though, yes?
I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay. So
I'll
yeah, that's
practice
just
with it.
yeah. All right. So 37 halved is 19, 18, rounded down. Yeah, 18. All right. 18 points damage. You see this guy kind of dodge out of the way of this blast, still catching the fringes of it. He's fucking cursing and spitting blood and kind of shaking his head as he's recovering from it. He looks pretty fucked up. So that was your action and your movement.
Sorry, which guy were you talking?
The dwarf.
This guy?
The
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
That was action and movement. I'm actually going to. Fuck. Yeah, I'll call it. I'll stick where I am.
Okay. This guy is the dwarf. He's just, oh god, fucking, finish him off. Come find me. And you see him move, and he starts jumping into the water. And
What?
15. That was 5, 10.
I mean, even if we don't kill him, we've still
20.
succeeded in saving the lady.
I mean, if she needed saving, yes. I
So
agree.
that is his
Is he
movement.
swimming now?
Yes, he is swimming.
No, he's transformed into a turtle.
This guy is going to.
But he's unconscious.
No, he's not.
This
No, he's
guy.
not.
This
Okay.
guy is unconscious. The fish person is not unconscious. They are going to. They're gonna go for their bite and their claw on Nonami again. So bite
And
first.
I'm gonna use my feet, my sentinel feet, and
Uh-huh.
I get an attack on that
Okay.
because I'm within 5 feet of
Definitely. What's the total?
13
13. Does not. Let me double check. Does not hit.
Damn it!
Excuse me.
try, though.
So that was yeah. They get their bite. Their bite does a total of 12 points of damage, piercing damage to you. And then the claw swings in and swings for 11. Does not hit. It's then going to turn and dive into the water and try and submerge under the water. So Kyle, if you would like, you can get an attack of opportunity. But
Hell
Evander,
yeah.
you already used yours. Hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can only swing with one weapon at a time.
Yeah, it's
in
just a single
reaction.
attack. You can't use your bonus on a reaction.
Fucking swing with my two hands.
Nice.
That's
Way to go.
plus
Well, hold on.
plus 3.
If you've got both weapons out, you can't swing two-handed.
I can get rid of a Fury Carco at will, so I'm just gonna swing with the battle axe then,
Okay.
and that's a total of 13.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
Nice. That's fucking
Way
sick.
to go, Kyle.
Hell yeah.
All right. You then see it, submerge underwater, and you lose sight of it. This guy down here,
Yeah.
he is
God damn it.
going to
Run away, because he's a little bitch.
move right here, take a shot at Morthos with his crossbow.
Okay, I go pee real quick.
And misses, and then he is going to continue his movement. There. Alrighty then. This guy, he's just chilling. He's just watching, enjoying the sunny afternoon. Liking the, a little bit of entertainment. You see him laughing. You guys actually do see in kind of the midst of battle. One sec here. There we go. You see a few more members of this group up on top of the boat are kind of just peering off the edge, just enjoying the view, watching this kind of fight and tussle go down. Looks like they're maybe placing bets amongst themselves. Notomy, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to be quiet because somebody's asleep.
Yeah.
No, you fucking don't.
What?
I said,
Is
no, you
everyone
fucking
still
don't.
alive?
No.
Oh man.
I remain with Ifuri Cargo dismissed, and I rolled Eldritch Blast. That would be a total of
Nice.
19.
This guy, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, and by the way, I did only one of these the last time I rolled it, but it's actually, I believe, 2? Hold on. Oh yeah, you have my Eldritch Blast card. Robert, what does...
I do.
Spell
What
creates
do you
more than one beam at 5th level.
5th level, okay.
Yeah, 5th level.
That would be a total of 2...
2 damage?
2.
Alright, this guy
Dumb
takes a blast off his
Oh, wait.
shoulder.
5. I have a +3 for Charisma.
Do you get that bonus, though? I don't think you
I get
do.
that bonus?
Because
Yeah, I don't think
that's
you do.
that was how your last warlock was. You had that special invocation that allowed you to add that to your blast.
Huh. Why is that even on here now? Okay, just 2.
Yeah. I believe
Sorry.
so anyways.
You're right. I don't have the Eldritch Invocation. I just have Fiendish Vigor and Vigor and Mask of Many Faces.
Evander, it is your turn.
So since I went pee, it seems like there are 2 new enemies up on the.
They are not enemies. These are just guys that are up on top of the boat that have joined this guy and just kind of watching the scene. They've got their elbows up on the sides of the boats, kind of basking in the sunlight of the early afternoon, enjoying the entertainment of a fight.
They're just being entertained.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going
To use most of my movement. Actually, I'll use all of it. Or I'll get to the door. Can I break up, or is this door locked?
Yes, it is not opening. There is no lock on it, but it is not opening.
Okay.
Yep, and that's your movement and your action.
Yes.
Okay, Sark, your turn.
Okay, so what I want to do? Can I still see this guy?
From where you are, no, you cannot. You currently have this ship hole that's kind of blocking the path. I mean, you could still, yes, you can still see him. He's got cover though. He's got 3/4 cover technically.
Okay.
Also,
I
any
don't want-
ranged attack on him will have disadvantage because he's essentially prone.
Okay.
I'm almost wondering if we should send one of us back. Cut him.
I'm gonna kind of scooch over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast friggin' friggle fraggin'
Wriggle fragging?
friggle fraggin' guiding bolt.
Okay. Ranged attack.
120 feet.
Roll disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes. As I just said 30
I know.
seconds ago. Any ranged attack will have disadvantage because he's technically prone.
Okay, well, 19 for the one. Fuck, 12 for the other.
12 does not hit.
Damn it. I really can't do anything else. I'm gonna.
That's first level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Bum, 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 bum. Move that there. I guess not. I'm gonna move. Oh, fuck.
You're on the just the measure
You gotta
tool.
hit Q again.
No, he was
Fuck.
on the measure
Oh.
tool.
There we go. I'm gonna move that there.
There we go.
And that ends my turn. And hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Morthos, your
But
turn.
yeah.
I kind of turned to Nonami and I'm like, do I go after the dwarf?
I don't care about the dwarf.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy since the door's unlocked. I swing it open.
The door does not
It's
swing open.
locked.
Well, you said it wasn't locked,
Or-
so
There
I
is
can
no
get
It
my-
lock.
wasn't locked, but it wasn't opening.
Yeah, I know, but
So it's
this-
probably barricaded.
okay. That makes sense. Well,
So that's your action.
Okay.
Well, you use your action to cast thaumaturgy to try and open the door, and it doesn't open, unless thaumaturgy is a bonus.
No.
So
not
yeah,
about
you use thaumaturgy to try and open the door, and it doesn't. You
Doesn't
see it like kind of like jiggle, like it's trying to open, but it doesn't open.
I call out to Grinda. I'm like, hey Grinda, we mean no harm. Please either come out or let us in. We just want to talk to you. We're friends, and we've pretty much taken care of these fools that were out here already.
Roll a persuasion
anything.
check.
Okay.
Nice.
22.
Okay. And let's see. So this dwarf, as he's swimming, you kind of hear him call out, and he's just like, "You fuckers!" As he's like swimming out in this direction over here, and then you kind of hear a retort as you guys are getting ready to retort back to him. You hear this guy calling out from on top the ship, and he's like, "Sorry, mate. They paid us more coin than you did." And you see him continue to swim
Way to go, Nonami.
Okay.
out that way. All right. Next. You see as the fish person surfaces from the water
Oh.
again and slams up on top of the deck and is going to take 2 swings at Morthos. One swing, the bite going against you is a total of 13 against your AC. Which keep in mind you have the Shield of Faith bonus, which is
It's 13, so
So it
that
hits. And is going to do a total of 12 points of piercing damage to you. And then the
Okay.
claw is going to come across and is going
Yep.
to hit 20 and is going to do
Oh god.
6 plus 4, 10 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay. Well, I look a little beat up, but I'm okay.
What is not current total, but real quick, what is everyone's total HP? I forgot to mark that down earlier. Morthos, what is your total?
My total HP is 30.
30. Okay. Sark, what is your total? Okay.
I think he's still gone.
Sark,
Nonami, what's your total?
38.
38. Evander, what's your total?
33.
33. Okay, we'll get Sark's later. All right, cool. So that is its turn. Actually, no, it is going to finish its movement and attempt to jump back into the water.
Opportunity of attack?
So yeah, you can swing with an opportunity of attack.
Oh wait, no. Fuck. Is it too late to do my reaction?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, opportunity of attack.
'Kay.
And what am I? Am I just doing it with a dagger?
Yeah, you can only do. You don't have Warcaster, so you can't cast spells as opportunity attack. So it'd just be a melee swing.
Oh yeah. Well, not
Would
gonna.
Sark-
No, it's not an entity. It doesn't get
okay.
opportunity of attack.
Just thinking.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately. You see it dive back underwater. So as you're like, your speech to Grinda was very convincing, and it seemed very solemn. And you're like, we got this. We've taken care of these guys. I think everything's okay. As this fish thing like jumps up and like attacks you 2 different times, and then jumps back into the water. Then this guy down here, he's going to take a shot off final time with his crossbow at Nonami. Ooh.
Oh.
Is going to get that crit, boy. And that is going to be a...
Can I speak for Sark and use one of his luck points to
wait.
negate it?
No, it doesn't. It's against you.
Okay.
What's happening?
Nonami's getting shot. 13 plus...
And right before that, I got raped by the
so
fish person that jumped back in the water.
14 points of piercing damage against you, Nonami.
Nice.
And then he is going to continue his movement down that pathway. And Sark, what is your total? Not your current total, but your total HP.
38.
38 also. Okay, cool. All right. Those guys are just chilling. Nonami, your turn.
Okay. I fire Eldritch Energy at him.
Who
Okay.
are we still fighting?
23 total.
Hits.
The guy at the end of the dock, all the way to the right.
5 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. He
And the
takes...
fish dude keeps popping in and out of the water.
He takes another shot to the shoulder. So you're kind of like, whittling him down, but you haven't gotten a real serious hit on him yet.
And then back up against the wall, make sure my back is squarely against the wall.
Okay.
Stare at Morthos and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Kill the bad guys
Yeah.
first." And then I look over at Evander and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Quit fucking around with the goddamn door. There's bad guys to take out." And then I look over at Sark and say, "Why aren't you healing me? I'm almost dead.
Because my turn hasn't come back around.
I've been hurt for a very long time." And I
Well,
slap
I
my
mean,
head
I
against
can't
the
feel
wall.
emotional pain, Kyle.
That's the end of my turn.
That was too good.
Evander, it is your turn. Yes, right? Nonami,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
else?
The end of my turn was me slamming my head in the wall.
Yeah.
None of me.
You take one. No, I'm just
It's-
kidding.
It's okay. We got this handled. Don't worry about it.
Okay? Grinda, we're here to help. Stay safe. We're going to knock out the rest of these guys that were attacking you, and then we'll be right back, okay? I promise you, you are safe.
You don't hear any reply or anything. Unless you want to spend your turn kind of listening into the hut.
Sweet.
What are you doing?
So then I'm going to move down here.
Remember to use your arrows, but yeah, you're fine on that one. I see your movement.
Okay, that was 30.
Yeah.
And then I am going to throw one of my darts.
Okay. $40 feet. What's your
Oof.
range with your darts? 60 probably?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's a miss, and you lose that dart as it just goes off into the water.
No.
I don't know if you have a marking of how many darts you have. You probably have 10. But if you do have a marking...
There's no marking of how many. I'll start with 10 and I'll be at.
Yeah, so right now we'll say you're at 9. Because you don't use them a lot. They're not your main weapon, so it's not like you'd have like 20 of them on you or anything. You carry a few on you. So that was your movement, your action, your bonus trying to talk to Grinda as well.
Yeah.
And then Sark, it is your turn.
Okay, health check. What's everybody at?
I have 8 health left.
22.
Can't technically do that.
What?
Well, I'm very badly hurt. I look over at Stark. I'm like, I'm very badly hurt. I'm like coughing up blood.
I am doing well.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Nonomi's head and everything else is bleeding as he's kind of grinding it into the wall. And he looks like he's taken at least 3 or 4 arrows to the chest.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna fucking.
Don't forget your distance arrows, people.
I did use my distance arrows.
No,
I saw
distance-
his distance.
Uh,
You gotta remember to double
Up
click
35.
on the.
yeah.
Yeah.
I only
On
moved
the
20
cube.
feet. What are you doing? Whose red arrow is?
It's Kyle's.
Yeah, that's 35 feet.
He wasn't
You
there.
I
said-
only moved
What?
20
He
feet.
wasn't there.
He was here.
But he had to shoot.
He was here.
No, he
Oh.
was down.
He was
lower.
there.
I was right here. Sorry, I moved 25 feet.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
you just gotta remember just to press that Q one extra
I
time. To get
did!
it. I didn't
It
show up
popped up for
online.
me.
Well, I know, but if you press it once, it'll show up for you.
I know,
Yeah.
and then I pressed Q to anchor it, and then I let go.
Okay. Well, yes, I'm
That's what I
saying
do every time.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Nor
well,
did I.
glitch ass motherfucker.
Yee.
Goddamn
Okay.
roll 20.
As I was saying, I'm gonna spend my channel divinity point. I'm gonna cast channel divinity, and I'm gonna divide up 20 points. I'm gonna do 10 here, 10 here, and that's it.
All right. So both Morthos and Evander can heal, or Morthos and Nonami can heal 10 points.
Gotcha.
And I'm
Just
gonna
stop
move
coughing up blood.
that guy over there.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Morthos, your turn.
I'm going to move right here with my back against the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at this guy. And
Okay.
I'm going to.
He does have a
do-
little bit of cover being so far back behind that boat, but you can still get a line of sight on him, but he's probably got about half cover.
I thought.
Oh, you've got
thought-
Spell Sniper, so
yeah, I
you're
got
good.
Spell Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to
and my
remind me of
spell-
that.
That's what I was gonna do right now. I wanted to make sure that I wrote that down.
Yeah, you're good.
And I'm also gonna do Tides of Chaos and gain advantage on one attack roll.
Okay.
And when I do this,
It allows
after
me to
spell,
roll the Wild
you can
Surge.
do it
Yeah.
whenever you want.
Yeah. I know it well. I always wait for you to use it, and you rarely use it.
Sweet.
No, it's cool. My advantage gave me 21, so I
21
just rolled
hits.
the second one. Yeah, 20. So then 1d10. It's gonna be 6 force damage.
6 points of force damage. All right.
Yeah, and then just for shits and gigs, I'm gonna bonus action, give myself a potion.
Just for shits and twigs.
Yeah, so
Shits and squigs.
2d4 plus 2.
You said it was 5 points of damage. Sorry.
damage was 6,
6 points damage.
and then I get 5 points of health back. Oh no, wait, I get 7 points of health back.
You took your potion.
Yeah, bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to add the extra 2 points from my domain.
So they each get 1 more.
Yeah.
So I get 8 points of health back.
Yeah. All right. This dwarf, he's just fucking swimming like a motherfucker.
Get the fuck out of
He
Like
gets
a little bitch.
here.
all the way over to there. You guys aren't pursuing him or anything, right?
Nope.
All right, so we're just gonna have him leave initiative. Then he's gonna be able to make his way out, and that. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Let's
Well, I
see
have this
here.
fucking dude down here isn't dead yet. Fucker.
He's got 60 feet. Okay. So, let me see here.
Yeah, I found tiny pieces of weed.
Yeah.
Yay.
Dude,
Isn't that wonderful?
I
smoke
can
that
calm
resin,
down
Kyle.
now.
Smoke that
You
resin, Kyle.
see this fish folk person pop out of the water. It's got this large, long, jagged rod, this harpoon looking like thing in its hand. Its surface, it comes out to where its torso is, completely out of the water. It's keeping itself aloft with its large tail. And it's all good rolls. It's going to throw its harpoon at Nonami. And is going to be a total of 17 against your AC, is going to hit, and is going to do a total of, so wicked harpoon, 2 ones though, a total of 6 points of piercing damage to you, Nonami.
Okay.
You see this kind of jagged, like, old sunken piece of ship metal that's since grown like barnacles on it, and bits of sea moss and stuff growing along its shaft. It's kind of catches you and, like, right underneath the armpit, kind of against the chest, and kind of tings into the building wood behind you. And this guy's turn. He is going to take a shot at Evander. Misses, and then he's like, all right, fuck it, I'm out, and he turns and jumps into the water. And he is going to get there. Yep. Don't need his turn. Nonami, your turn.
All right. So he's running away, and the other guy is running away as well.
Well, you've got the guy with the arrows. He was shooting. He is now jumped in the water. Looks like he's swimming away. This thing right now is just kind of perched on top of the water. It seems to be somewhat assessing the scene after it threw its harpoon at you. And the dwarf at this point, is gone. You see splashes in the water, kind of to the east and a little north of you. But he seems to be. They all seem to be out of the fight.
Okay. Well, can we? Because I don't really necessarily want to shoot at that guy, but I will if we're gonna remain in combat.
Well, what do you want to do? Right now, we are technically still in combat. Like, so if you want to just chill and you're just like, you're not attacking this thing anymore, or you're just doing whatever, then you can just chill. But technically, right now, we are still in combat.
Okay. Well, let's see, actually. Okay, I cast darkness on him.
Okay.
There's now a big 30-foot radius darkness sphere around him.
Okay.
Around the swimmy thing?
Yeah.
Around
yeah.
the swimmy
So,
Swimmy thing.
do you cast it? You can cast it on a person, or do you have to cast it on an object or something? I just want to.
I can cast it on an object or basically anything or anywhere within the range, I believe.
So you
I just cast it on an object because I could. Magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, and so I don't think you can
like,
cast
on
it on a
front of the
person. You
second
can cast it on an
boat?
object, or you can just pick a point. But if you
Yeah, I'm
cast it
picking
on,
the point where he is.
okay, so you're just picking the point where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to
Like
try.
right here.
Yeah.
I got it.
And I then call out to it, flee while I've given you the opportunity.
So it's essentially like this.
As soon as he says that, I'm like, yeah, get out of here.
Sucking
Flee
dick ass.
or
gold.
die.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh,
With advantage?
you.
No, not with advantage.
Damn.
Not with advantage?
Not
even
with
though I'm being
advantage.
assisted by everybody?
I mean, are you being assisted by? I guess. Why?
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Go
just-
ahead. Roll for
Yeah.
advantage.
I just said, like, literally after you said that, I was like, yeah, get out of here.
And I
20
said
total.
flee or die.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
That sounds like
that's a huge bubble, and it's only 15. Oh, man, that's actually, damn, that's just a huge bubble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk with you again.
So, what's he? Yeah, 20. I don't know what he's doing.
You have no idea. He's in a giant pool of darkness.
And then I walk over to Sark and start patting him down, trying to look for his potions.
Okay.
my one potion.
Evander, it is your turn.
I head back.
To this other door.
What other door?
There is no other door.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. There's one right here.
Oh, there you are.
Grendel, they have, or Grinda,
Grumble.
Grinch.
they have gone. You are safe. We promise you.
Okay.
We
Start
need to
promise.
speak with you.
All right. So you're trying to just convince her. And do you want to spend your turn kind of listening in?
Yes.
Go for it. Roll a perception. Now that you're up close to this building.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
That went flying.
21.
So you're kind of listening in inside, and you hear a little bit of movement. But what kind of catches is you hear some kind of light humming.
Oh, so she's just gotten mad.
You can hear a little bit of movement, and yeah. Sark, your turn.
My hand is
I'm-
in your pocket.
No, because you're not right. Oh, you are right next to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap your fucking hand out of my pocket and be like, "Bitch, I got free shit. Don't use shit that costs money."
Then use it.
It hasn't been my turn, motherfucker. I've been healing. Bonus action healing word on this mother asshole. I'm pretty sure that's my last first level.
I've got you marked down for 3 first levels.
Okay. Then
So you have
second
one
to
more.
last. I have 4 first levels altogether, so
Yes.
it's gonna be 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah,
6,
plus
and then plus 2 for my thingy, so that's 6, 7, 8.
Sweet, thanks.
You're welcome, bitch. And then I am going to hell, I should have cast Cure Wounds on you, but that's okay. Blah, 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 blah. He doesn't need to know that in game. What kind of
Yeah.
approach are we taking with this lady?
I don't know. It's still your turn.
Yep.
I guess it's up to you.
Yep.
We'll go there. And I'm also gonna knock on the door.
How do you knock?
Very,
Aggressive.
like, crisp, but politely.
Hmm.
Just so I know she hears me.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna say, "Milady."
You
2 bits and a haircut.
when
2 bits
you
and a shave.
when you do the knock, you kind of instantly hear this light humming come to a stop. Oh, hello.
Hello, milady. I'm here to inform you that we've gotten rid of the tomfoolery hooligans that have been outside of your house bothering you. But we would like to have a word with you.
Oh, yes. Those fools out here, they can be quite a bother. Just a moment. And
Of
you
course,
hear some kind of loud, like screeching and like just things being like dragged that sound like they're pretty fucking heavy. And you, yeah, that's what's happening. Morthos, we can pretty much, you guys aren't trying to attack anyone now at this point. It looks like you're going in.
Yeah.
So the last thing that happens, then let me see real quick, which is swim speed. 45. Okay. So the last thing that happens is, let me see what the distance is. Sweet. You see this thing. It kind of moves out of the darkness. It's gonna make a roll with disadvantage. Is going to be. It's not gonna hit. Another harpoon comes flying through this like spear of, or through this globe of darkness, and it like as Sark, as you're knocking, this like jagged piece of metal just like slams into the back of your plate armor and just bounces off and just into the wood right next to you as this marrow is swimming off.
As that happens, I'm like, "Ha ha, bless Timora.
This guy as well starts swimming off. And
Timora is with me today."
yeah. So eventually, you guys come into this building here. You can see that there is just a pile of like dressers and tables and like all these like really heavy wooden objects that are just stacked on top of each other. It looks like she uses some
So-
sort of magic to just push them in front of the doors to keep the doors locked, since there are no locks on these doors.
So pretty much I was right that she had barricaded the door.
Yeah, seems like they're pretty much always barricaded because as you enter in the door, she waves a hand as the piles of junk push the doors back closed. Grinda,
As we walk in, I'm
Grinda
just like-
Garloth, what can I do you for? Well met.
I'm like, hi, Timora bless all of us.
Huh.
I groan.
Start to believe in Timora.
Anyway, Miss Grinda, we
Grindel.
come, we come seeking you because
Grincher.
we recently had an encounter with a recent Nim. Maybe you know what Nim I'm talking about.
Nim, I'm not familiar with this. No.
I insight check her to
Okay.
see if she. That's going to be
Not good.
whatever.
9 plus.
What the hell? Where's insight?
I believe it's intelligence, but it might be wisdom. It's probably wisdom.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a 10.
10. Right. So I mean, you being a sorcerer, a user of the arcane arts, know that, wizards and sorcerers and stuff like that, they're all very conniving and secretive people. So you're just kind of getting that feeling from her. You're not necessarily sure if she's lying about this, but she just kind of puts off that essence of like, of course I'm not going to tell you everything that I know, or I'm not going to tell you the full truth or anything like that.
Okay. I continue with, well, you see, we recently had an encounter with a Nim that was going on a rampage, seeking to, what we believe, get revenge for its former masters. And when we encountered it and we had to pretty much eliminate, um, there was this, I pull out the piece of paper of the map, and I'm like, and I show it to her, and I show it to her that it has her name written on it.
She kind of gives this very puzzled face, kind of frowns a little bit. Well, I've been spending many a days in the depths of the harbor here, and she kind of leads you guys into this room over here. You guys all come on in. Da-da-da-da-da. Um, and as she opens up the door, you guys kind of see that this room is open to the seas and to the water. The floor is actually not entirely docked. The center area here. Let me. Zoink. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna show up very well here.
Kind of.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah, I can
what
kinda
you're
see it.
saying.
Here. There we
Is
go.
that like
There
an
we go.
open hole?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we
So
go.
you see an open hole. You see that there's water in it, and you can actually see down into the water beneath this large contraption. You can see that there's this metal iron gate that's kind of blocking off below. But sitting in that section, you see this large contraption that somewhat resembles a crab. It's this huge
Whoa.
metallic object that's got these weird claws and appendages on the side. Looks very steampunky and has this large
Yeah.
metal hatch. She says, I've been using this, a creation of a friend that I was able to get my hands on, and I've been scouring the depths of the harbor here, finding goodies of all sorts. Um, I, uh, I don't know about this Nim. And she
Do
kind
you
of, her eyes
do
kind of
you feel
wander
that
off
th-
as she says that.
do you feel that there'd be any reason for a Nim to seek you? Maybe to replace this contraption and help you in looking for anything that you can find in the bay?
Let's have Morthos and Evander both roll a persuasion check, since you guys are the two that have been talking.
I have no idea
Uh,
what's going on because my character is not that smart.
11.
Okay, and Evander.
9.
21.
21. Okay. She kind of sighs. Yeah. You seem like good folks. I do feel terrible for lying to you. Um, in all honesty, I don't know much about this Nim, but I did see him, yes. And those men that were out there that you took care of for me, they are well, they are not the friendliest of folks, and I am not proud to admit it, but I have done some work with them before. They are allegedly members of the Xanathar Guild, a slumlord
We
here
see.
in the city of Waterdeep. And, well, this Nim, he did show up a few days ago. He had this stone with him.
What?
And I was ordered here to hold on to it and await its collection, which I believe is
May,
what was just taking place.
may,
But I
may I
decided against it, and I have sent it off somewhere else.
What?
may I, may I ask who ordered you to take the stone?
I did not take the who ordered me to await its collection here.
Yes.
I do not know the name of who issues these orders, but they have their ways of delivering messages. All I know is it is not someone you want to cross.
So it is someone that you fear, not trust.
Indeed.
Where is it now?
Yes.
I I have sent it with my familiar. It has taken it to my mausoleum, my family's mausoleum in the city of the dead.
Is that protected? Is it safe?
It requires a key to open it, and I doubt anyone will have figured that's where I've hid it. I've told no one but you.
Miss Grinda, if the information you're giving me, to my knowledge, if, if this is all the way I see it, you were in possession of the Stone of Galore.
I have heard rumors of it, yes.
That
Oh,
that is what I believe, and if if I'm wrong, please somebody say something.
No, it's just the way you were.
Oh, the way I said it, yeah.
That is what I believe.
That is what I believe. And this contraption you have, with its ability to scour the depths of the sea of the bay, it's no wonder. God damn it, Dane. Trying here, okay. It is no wonder that these people are trying to work with you. Um, and get places many cannot.
Indeed, and I have scoured these depths for quite some time now, but there is no such vault. I have heard the rumors of this Stone of Galore and know of its secrets that it keeps hidden, but there is nothing, at least to my knowledge, in the bay.
Would it be too much to ask? And I know we've only just met, but we need that stone.
Roll a persuasion.
And I give a like a heavy pause.
Roll a persuasion.
That's going to be 16.
She kind of looks around, and then she seems very, this is this older woman, long white hair. She kind of, bites her lower lip a little bit and has got her hand up to her mouth and seems to almost pace in her thoughts for a few moments. And then she nods her head. Very well. If this, what I believed it to be the stone as well, and that is why I sent it off, that should not fall into the wrong hands. If it truly is, you must get it to the right people. It cannot fall into the hands of people that would do ill with it.
I agree 100%.
for our
We will
hands
make
to begin
sure
with.
that it stays safe.
You guys here?
You're quiet, but yes.
Yeah, Kyle's trying to
Okay,
say something.
because like I'm now. Hold on. I'm
You
in
sound
the
way
main
better
room
now. You
because-
sound way better now.
Really?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
I did was move the mic. Weird.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, it was actually meant for our hands to begin with, so we're kind of looking to reclaim it.
Yeah.
I do not believe that this is something that belongs in the hands of anyone, but I do trust you more than those that were here trying to claim it.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that. The reason we say that is because we believe it was supposed to be given to us to protect.
Very well. Well, yes, I have agreed to it. Just a moment, and she walks kind of further down this little room, and she goes to a chest. You see her pull out a key from her robes and puts it in the trunk and opens it up, rummages through it a little bit, and then pulls out a second key. and she tells you, I have sent it, as I said, with my familiar to my family's mausoleum in the city of the dead. This key shall unlock the door. You should find it and my familiar sitting, waiting for you there.
I put my hand out to.
Yeah, she
take
hands you guys the key.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put the key in my pocket.
Okay.
Taking note of that.
Yeah, I'm taking note that I have the key in my pocket.
Okay, just making sure.
She also explains to you the location of the of her family's mausoleum in the city of the dead. It is in uh, pretty much one of the eastern sections, kind of northeastern section of the city of the dead. I will show it to you guys on the map. Um, Anything else you wish to say to her or do anything here?
I quickly ask a random question of, have you met a dragon by any chance underneath the wall?
I have seen its shadow passing by. I have not seen him for some time now, but yes, I had made note of a young dragon swimming the seas below Waterdeep.
He's
And
actually a friend of ours, and we've been looking for him.
He's an
Yeah.
excellent boy.
yes, and you say you haven't seen him in quite some time. Could you give me an estimate of how long ago you last saw him?
It's been at least a 10-day, if not two.
I would just like to let you know that he does get quite excited to meeting new people. So be aware of that.
It is glad to know that he is friendly at least.
Yes,
He
of
is.
course.
Yes, he is quite friendly, quite young.
Well then,
Nubile.
if that will be all, I wish you the best of luck and most haste to finding and recovering the stone.
Thank you very much, Grinda, and we cannot thank you enough, but it is much appreciated.
If you ever need our help, you can always find us at Troll Skull Alley
Manor.
Manor.
Troll Skull Alley is the alley that you guys are on, but yeah.
Tavern.
You can find
House.
us off of Troll Skull Alley at Troll Skull Manor,
Very
where
good.
we run a tavern.
In Troll Skull City, Troll Skull Planet.
Yep.
And you can
Anyway.
always find us if you need any.
I had heard that Troll Skull Tavern had been brought back up. It's been many a year since I've enjoyed an ale there. Perhaps I will stop by.
If you do, please tell him that we sent you for a free beer
Drinks and food are on me.
Yes.
I like that you
Don't
guys are
even
just
worry.
gonna like every person you meet and have like a civil conversation with. You're just like, hey, come to the tavern, free food and drinks on me.
I mean, in our defense, in this day and age, how easy is it to find a civil person?
Well, if you initiate it civilly, it's not that hard.
See.
Also,
that's
how
hard.
how often is this woman going to travel from where she is
Sure.
2 hours?
I know.
up to us?
I'm not, I'm
Watch,
just,
Also-
she's just gonna
Also,
end up
keep in
being like,
mind.
Kyle, you're so loud.
Oh shit, that's good. Also,
Good job.
keep in mind that we're used to being murder hobos, so not
It's
everyone
nice
is
to
as
have friends.
ridiculous as us.
Yeah.
yeah. I just thought it was hilarious.
the good old
I tend to-
murder hobo
I
days.
tend to the group and I'm like, we must make haste. We must go and get immediately.
Make haste!
What time is it?
Get out of here.
It's about after all that
Go.
making your way. It's probably about noon right now, midday.
Yep. We must go.
I think we should resupply and get some food
Cha cha real
before we
smooth.
head on our journey.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Well, we'll
But
say for
I-
now that you guys are just leaving the dock ward, trying to figure out what you want to do next, and we'll call it there. And then
Yeah.
next session, we can just pick up as you guys are finishing this off, leaving the dock ward, and trying to decide where you want to go.
You're
I
Sounds
guess.
good.
Yeah, I guess.
Cha.
I have shit to do, but okay, I suppose.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
But
It
next
sounds good to
next
me.
You know what I was gonna do though, Spencer, so that's why I'm frustrated.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that.
Alright, good.
I was
I'm gonna do that.
okay.
Can I
Alright.
help him do that?
You probably can. As we're walking back towards town, I suppose. I don't really know where we're going.
As you're leaving the dock ward.
Yeah, as we're leaving the dock ward, I stop in front of you all and turn around and look you all over and say, "We're pathetic. We are a pathetic bunch. Look at you." And I point at Sark. You're bleeding. You're bloody. You keep getting hit by people. And then I point at, I meant, what's his name? Morthos. And then I point at Sark and I say, "You barely heal me. I feel like I'm out in the middle of the goddamn fight all by myself 100% of the time. I can't take this shit. I'm gonna go home. You guys are gonna go figure out what you want to do about this bullshit. But right now, all I need to do is figure out how to protect myself because you guys aren't in it for me." And I turn around and walk away.
Good night, no Nami.
Okay, yeah, I totally didn't heal like half that fight, but sure.
I guess I'm the only one that didn't really get hit that bad in the battle.
All right.
That is, yeah, that's what an enemy does.
Sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
good night, no Nami.
Well, Nonami takes off, and we'll pick back up from there next session.
Next
Sounds
session
good.
is at your house.
Yeah, next session will be here.
Okay, I go pee pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna figure out how to like do the whole over the net thing a little bit better next time because like basically the girlfriend's in there asleep,
Uh-huh.
and so like I'm attached to my phone now, and I'm in the kitchen looking at Roll20 on my phone and talking to you guys over Discord, and it's really weird.
Nice. Nice.
So
Yeah, that definitely. I'm sure it'd be difficult through the phone.
yeah, it's actually working fairly well though. Like if you need to do it in a pinch, it's fine.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna get some last-minute late-night snacks, and then I'm gonna probably fucking go pass the fuck out.
Same.
Yep.
Night, guys.
All right, boy then.
Boy, close down this.
Oh, check the picture I posted before you guys bail.
I saw that.
Check that shit out. Isn't it sick? It's a good setup.
Night, guys.
Boy.
Exit. Come on now, damn it.